chosen breed. You don't see too many like me, cause I am one of the reasons you do what you do when you wanna be me instead of you. Cause I am still on beat, showing love to the streets. Come on, you know me, cause that's who I am.
Has never played running back, and all of a sudden he is just a touchdown running machine for this Crest offense.
So that was a one-play, 15-second drive.
Yes, 80-yard touchdown run.
So Maury Adams takes it the distance, and just like that, Mr. Sparky scoreboard, it is 6-0 Chargers, pending the extra point we have. Is that 85 in to kick
that
the
is,
extra point?
That's Areola.
So Areola in for the extra point for the Chargers. And kick down, kick up, kick good. And our extra points are brought to you by Settle Heating and Air of Shelby. So very quickly, it's 7-0 Chargers. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Game of the Week, brought to you by West End Sales.
Second down and 10 coming up here. 9 minutes to go in the first. Ball's batted in the air by one of the defensive linemen. Incomplete as it was Lee going to the air.
Yeah, good job by defensive line there, getting their hands up on the ball, and they couldn't get there to be able to bring Dalen Lee down. But number 14 looks like Bryce Byron got his hands up and was able to knock that ball out of the air. Well, these short routes is exactly what TJ's defensive linebackers need to do, get their hands in the air to try to stop some of that.
Triple receivers to the far side of the field, one to the near side. Lee, I should say, is the one running back there with the other Lee, who's the quarterback, Dalen Lee. On third down and 10, he wants to go to the air. Right over the middle. Flat, a great defense by TJ, knocked away and incomplete at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, number 12, Denzel Lawrence came out of his secondary spot there, was able to knock that ball away. And I'll tell you what, that was an absolute great throw by their quarterback. He has got a tremendous arm on him. But great job by the TJ secondary there to turn the ball back over their offense. And here's number 1 out there to get their ball, Dakota Twitty. We need to have a big game. Might as well start right here for TJ, right, Paul?
I couldn't agree more. And here comes number 41, the kicker for Shelby, the punter as well, Mr. Jack Berkowitz. Probably kin to those Berkowitz chiropractors over in the Shelby and Cleveland County area. There is the punt. Nice high one. Twitty is not going to go after it, apparently. It rolls, and it will die at the 15-yard line. So that's where Thomas Jefferson will go on offense for the first time in our game tonight.
Yeah, absolutely big for TJ to get a stop right there, to get some momentum. Now their offense is back on the field. Hopefully they're settled down after the start of this game. They're able to put some kind of drive together and give their defense a little bit of a rest there.
And because TJ is deep in their own territory, they want to be very careful against the Shelby defense, not give them any opportunities for a turnover here.
Yeah, and that is number 1 over there. Dakota Twitty's on the left side of the field, one-on-one matchup, but the safety for TJ splinted. Safety for Shelby splinted to that side.
Well, we saw Shelby on offense, illegal procedure, 2 penalties when they had the ball, and now that Thomas Jefferson's just gone on offense, they just jumped the gun as well, so they are charged with a kid census penalty flag. Their first penalty, or no, their second of the game. They had the interference call as well a little while ago. Now it'll be 1st and 15, and it is Bryce Jurgensen, the QB, who's going to run on this first play and immediately runs into that Shelby defense. Very little yardage on the play.
Yeah, there's a lot of speed on that Shelby defense. He was able to sit right there. You know, you could tell what TJ is trying to do. He's trying to get Shelby to jump off sides, get that 5 yards back, but Shelby's having none of it and stayed in their zone there, and they were able to bring the ball carrier down for hardly no gain there.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we'll say no loss, no gain. It'll bring up 2nd down and 15. If you're just tuning in, no score between Shelby and Thomas Jefferson here on WAGY. 8:41 to go in the first quarter. Jurgensen, the play call, awaiting the snap. Almost got the Shelby defense to jump. A long count here. Now he takes it. Rolling out of the pocket. throw is incomplete. The intended receiver was Devin Bradford, and JB, he was in a crowd around the 17-yard line.
Yeah, and I understood what he was trying to do right there. You got number 3, Marquise Adams for Shelby, and they're guarding him over the top with the number 10 there, Tadarian Griffin there for Shelby High School. So they're kind of double teaming on Dakota Twitty. So it's going to be interesting to see what TJ's offensive coordinator does to try to get number 1 open tonight.
Yep. Even though when we talk about Dakota Twitty being 6'4" to 6'5", that's a tall receiver, but still they're going to try to put double coverage on him when you're the defense of Shelby. They're going to keep it on the ground and nowhere to go. Immediately brought down was Demetrius Williams, and again, no gain, maybe a loss.
Yeah, that's one of the fastest defensive units I've seen so far this year. That was just excellent man-to-man defense by Shelby there. They're really in the zone right now. TJ's going to have to kick the ball back to the Shelby offense. But let's see if their defense can come out and get another stop right here.
And this is a dangerous situation for the QB that turns into the punter, Bryce Jurgensen, in the back of the end zone. You need to have a good snap here. He's got to get his hands on that ball, and he's got to get it away. By the way, this is the Punt of the Pigskin, a new feature presented by Jackson Heating and Air Conditioning, who joins our sponsorship group as of tonight. Jackson Heating and Air. There's the snap. And hold everything on the snap of the ball. Officials have spotted something, and we've got a flag again. And, boy, the play clock apparently ran out. Delay a game against TJ. There's hardly any room to back up, JB. They're already inside the 10-yard line. So the 5-yard penalty will just – Jurgensen's barely got room. He is at the very back of the end zone for sure now. And, boy, this is not going to go far at all. Jurgensen just had pressure coming on him, and this is going to set Shelby up for tremendous field position deep in Thomas Jefferson territory.
It's going to be started at the 12-yard line. Going to be at the 12-yard line there, Paul. Yep.
Well, we were talking about how you've got to not give an easy opportunity to your opponent. It didn't come down to a turnover, but it did come out to the fact that you were punting out of the end zone. And just too much pressure. Jurgensen got it off, but he just couldn't get any distance into that kick. And that's going to enable Shelby to have it 1st and 10 at the Thomas Jefferson, as we said, 12-yard line.
Yeah, a little confusing by the TJ defense there, but who need to be on the football field right there. A little rattle right probably after that short kick there, but TJ needs to try to regroup here and get a stop and keep Shelby out of the end zone.
We'll take a quick 30-second break. 7:31 to go in the first quarter. And on the McDonald's scoreboard with locations in Forest City and Spindale, no score between Thomas Jefferson and Shelby.
All right, good evening, everybody. I'm Kevin Hastings here in the studios. Got some early scores on the scoreboard. Maiden up early 7-0 on West Lincoln. Crest just scored. I don't got the extra point yet. It's 6-0 at least on Kramer. And Chase and McDowell start at 7 o'clock tonight. It's already 13-6. Chase leads McDowell right now up there. We're going to head it right back out to Paul and Jonathan up at Thomas Jefferson tonight. Brent Pasco's got some tweets. I want to show you some of, like I said, that's some of his pictures and stuff. This is a picture from the field, and we're going to send it right back out to Paul as soon as he gets done with that commercial for the play. They're in the red zone.
Down from the 12-yard line, and immediately they're going to bring in a newcomer, and that is the dangerous Marquez Adams, who wears number 3. He goes off to the right side, and he gives them about a 6-yard gain right there.
Yeah, they got a two-way player there. We talked about number 3 just a little bit ago for Shelby there on defense. He's the one that's having a tall task of covering Dakota Twitty, and obviously he can come in and do some things on offense for Shelby as well, as we see there.
The ball is now at about the 6-yard line, 2nd down, and again they're going to do the snap directly to, again, Adams, but this time the defense attacked immediately, got through the offensive line, and they bring him down, no gain.
Yeah, number 63, Zion Jones, they're in on the stop for TJ there. It's a good job by their defensive line once again of keeping Shelby out of the end zone.
it would be big here if Thomas Jefferson could not allow Shelby to either get in the end zone or pick up a first down. And then see what they would do on fourth down. Would they go ahead and try for the TD, or would they allow their kicker, who's excellent in Berkowitz, to kick a field goal? We'll find out in a moment. But first of all, it's the third down play. They need 5 yards for the first down. They can get another first down and have first and goal. Big quarterback's back in. They're going to go to their other running back. And great pursuit again by this defense. Bryson Lee unable to get yardage on that play.
Yeah, once again, number 52, Justin Watkins, in on the tackle for TJ. He has been a monster here tonight already, man. He is playing such a great game for TJ. He needed to up front. Didn't have a chance tonight. He's giving his best effort right now.
And they are apparently going to bring out their excellent kicker, so it will be Jack Berkowitz to kick what looks to be about a 25-yard field goal. And, of course, the kick will be from the 15.
Yeah, if I'm TJ, I'm looking for the fake right here just in case. I'm not going to give up a touchdown no matter what.
Yeah. And apparently the kicker needed some assistance, and he wasn't it was actually the holder needed to make an equipment adjustment or something, but now we're ready for the field goal attempt. Berkowitz puts his foot into the ball. It is up, and it was a low kick, but it got through the upright. So he kicks the 25-yard field goal, and Shelby strikes first in this game, but at least TJ prevented the touchdown on the McDonald's scoreboard. Did someone say McDonald's? 5:26 to go in the first quarter, and Shelby strikes first. It's Shelby 3, Thomas Jefferson 0. We're back in 30 seconds right here on your true oldies station, WAGY. All
right, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Redzone channel. That was Shelby going up 3-0 on Thomas Jefferson. Got some early highlights. Chase and McDowell started early, so I'm going to give you guys some early highlights of that. We'll get the field goal and other stuff up in just a little bit once our people come through. So let's see if I can get this set up the right way and get you guys some highlights. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to KTC Broadcasting. You're watching the Redzone channel on Redzone Radio here on KTC Broadcasting. I've got, it looks like, let's see, Marquise McCombs of Chase with a 31-yard touchdown run. Hold on, Crest. There's something going on in the Crest Shelby game. Let's go over there real quick.
And Robbie, it was pretty good deception there.
Yeah, absolutely.
As a man came, just ran a little the route right to the pylon. He was wide open there in the flat and basically walked into the end zone.
Yeah, again, really impressed with Rockmore and how he's handling this offense right now. Great drive there from Stuart Kramer and a great response to that opening score by Chris.
Looked like Chris expected that to be a run in the middle, and they threw it out in the flat, and there was nobody home. Extra point brought to you by Settle Heating and Air is up, and it is good. So it is 7-7, Robbie. So we'll be right back. 7-7 on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard with 5:47 left to go first quarter. You're listening to the WHS Game of the Week brought to you by West End Sales.
All right, welcome back to the studios here in KTC Broadcasting Land. There's some updates on the scores real quick. We've got Maiden 7-0 on West Lincoln Crest 7-6. I didn't even hear if he got the extra point. I was sitting there listening. I think it's 7-7 Crest. I messed that up. Sorry. Shelby 3-0 on Thomas Jefferson. Chase now 20-8 over 20-8 now over McDowell. Here's the score that made it 20-8. This is Marcus McCombs with a 31-yard touchdown run for Chase there in the white. Up the middle, pretty much stayed between the hashes the whole time there. So going to your left, hand off through the middle and up to the right. So McCombs, that made it 20-8. Let's back up and find out. This was the one that made it 13-6. It's Tavion Durisma of Chase with a pick six, extra point good, 13-6 Chase at the end of the quarter. So this is gonna be a long return and play. So Durisma with a great play. Pick 6 for the Trojans. Quarterback rolling left. Safety comes up, makes the play, and we're off to the races the other way. Left side, cuts back 20, 15. Breaks a couple tackles there through into the end zone. Touchdown. Dorismo with the pick 6. Those are the Shelby captains from earlier. Twitter getting spammed like crazy there on our Twitter feed. This is McCombs with a 6-yard run. This made it 8-6 early in the ball game. So nice little trickeration there from Chase. This is McDowell going up 8-0 over Chase. Blake Boswell with a 29-yard run, 2-point conversion good. Titans over Chase. Let's make it bigger. See how that works out for us. Play up the middle, bounces it back out to the outside after the defense collapsed. He pretty much walked it in. Safety got caught behind 2 guys over there, and you can see right. Watch the safety there in white for Chase. He stops, and then when he does, boom, there's all of a sudden 4 guys between him and the running back, and he just walks it in from 15 yards out. Nobody near him. Blake Boswell of McDowell. There's a picture from Thomas Jefferson tonight. Show a nice, beautiful picture there from the Shelby sidelines. This is Tanner set up at Crest and Stuart Kramer. We'll have some highlights and shots for him here in just a little bit. And of course, this was McDowell and Crest. All right, so early scores going on. Let's see if we got any more updates. Hey, here's the score for Crest. This is the Adams for the touchdown. This made it 7-0. Let's go full screen on Maury Adams. And he's going all the way the other way. So handoff, bounces right side up the middle, goes left, shakes back right. He went left, right, and ended up pretty much straight down the middle of the field for a touchdown. Maury Adams, nice little run and touchdown for the Crest Chargers. So there's Maury Adams' score. Let's see if we got any other ones. 1-yard touchdown run. It's 20-14. McDowell cuts the lead 20-14 against Chase. This is the Berkowitz field goal we just heard about a minute ago with Thompson and Afani. Beautiful background there up at Thomas Jefferson. You can see the sky, sun going down. So Berkowitz, kick up and good, just inside the left hash mark. That made it 3-0 Shelby. And those are our early highlights. I want to kick it out back to the field for you folks, and for more KTC broadcasting.
So far tonight. Just big chunks of yardage on most of their snaps so far. But 2nd and 13 at the 30. Rhodes in the shotgun, man in motion. Rhodes is going to keep it
himself, and he gets back to about the original line of scrimmage, maybe 1 more yard than that. So looks like maybe about 3rd and 9 coming up here.
Yeah, looks like they gave him about 4 on the carry there.
Yep, so 3rd and 9 coming up here from the 26-yard line.
So big down here for this Rebels defense. Got to get off the field, hold Maiden to maybe this would be a long field goal. So it might be 4-down territory here. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do here. See how they try to play it. They may try to get a few yards here, but the way they've been running, if they can find a gap, they can get it all in one play.
3rd and 9. They do hand it to Gibbs.
Wes Lincoln's on top of it.
Brought down.
He loses 2 yards there on the run.
Brought down in the backfield. I'm trying to check the number there. That is Xander Hedrick who makes the stop in the backfield, brings up 4th and 10 now. Big play by the West Lincoln linebacker, one of the captains here tonight.
I was about to say, he's one of their team captains for the coin toss, so showing why there.
That's the first time Gibbs has been brought down behind the line.
Yep.
So
Maiden is going to go for this.
4th and 10 at the 28.
Yep, got to think probably put this in the air. I don't really see any other way.
Rhodes in the shotgun. He does drop back the pass.
He's got plenty of time. He's
day.
going to roll out. He's going to do it.
He's trying to
get
run it
himself.
And he stops short. A gang of West Lincoln tacklers brings him down on the sideline. So Maiden turns it over on downs. The West Lincoln defense stands tall. Big stop here early in this game.
Yeah.
The Rebels will get the ball back at their own 23-yard line. About a minute left to play here in this first quarter. West Lincoln trailing 7-0.
Yeah, right there on that play. I mean, West Lincoln, the backfield held up, evidently. I mean, he had plenty of time. That right there, defensive line really got beat by the Maiden offensive line. He had plenty of time.
That's a coverage stop for sure.
Yeah.
Good coverage on the back end.
Yeah. So
that was one of the question marks coming in. Now the Rebels have it. Avery up the middle.
To Avery, he gets about 2 here before he's stopped.
Yeah, hard-earned 2 yards.
Yep. Right into the pile. You get that.
So we saw West Lincoln move the ball pretty well their first time with it. Got about 40 yards, picked up a few first downs before they stalled just across midfield on the Maiden side of things.
Yeah.
Let's see what they do this time. Ball 2nd and 8 at the 25.
Yep.
Truesdale under center, looks to the sideline.
Probably unless.
Should be the last play
I
of
was
the
going to
quarter.
say, unless they put it in the air and it falls incomplete, this should be the last play of the quarter here. 13 seconds and ticking.
Give it to Avery
and off to
again.
Avery, he gets maybe another 2 at the most.
Yeah, yard 2 on a carry for Avery. That will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Maiden leads it 7-0 after 1. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break right here on WLON. Stay tuned, everybody.
The Rye guys want you to be healthy, and Rye Heating and Air in Lincoln can help you with a cleaner and healthier air solution. Now with the purchase of a new unit, get a free air scrubber that cleans dander, odors, bacteria, viruses, mold, and more. That's a $1,200 value. Or you can
one of the best hits I've ever seen in high school.
And we saw a big one over at Shelby.
Yeah.
I believe we did.
Cam Bolin, he's a player. Put him at middle linebacker. He's playing defensive end, looks like. Here comes a handoff up the middle, and that's going to be number 5 there. And that's going to be Justin Hill, who's picking up some yards.
And I believe
that's first down.
I believe they're going to –
that's first down.
They haven't moved the chains yet.
It's first down. It's got to be.
I believe it's a football short, Tim.
There ain't no way.
They calling time. They going to measure maybe?
You don't have to measure that. Look at the nose of the football.
First down.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's our first down. If that ain't a first down, I don't know what is. So that'll be first down and 10 for the, for the Warriors with 7-0 lead. Ball on the 35-yard line.
That's the 5th first down of the game for the Warriors. Clock running at 1:22 here in the first quarter. Warriors up 7-0.
Trent Sherrill, handoff to number 8 around the corner. He's got some room. Breaks a couple tackles. He's still going. He's going to run to the end zone. And he stopped short about on the 4-yard line. Actually, 9-yard line he'll be stopped at.
So that was number 8.
Yep, number 8. And that's
Nehemiah Stovall. And he picks up, let's see.
He's on the 9. He stopped at the 9-yard line.
Okay.
Pushed out of bounds.
That's about 18-yard pickup by Stovall. That's his first carry, too. So they got Hill, McKinney, Sherrill, and Stovall running the football.
Look for McKinney to get the football right here. Inside the 10-yard line, I wouldn't be surprised if he don't get it. He split wide to the right out here. He's playing in the slot position, but here comes, there he is. Pass a little to him. He trying to juke, and he does. He's going to score, Danny. Touchdown.
That was Markel.
That was all him.
That's Markel McKinney from Trenton Sherrill.
Yep.
No penalty.
Touchdown, East Gaston Warriors with 1 minute and 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Yeah, I kind of figured they'd get him the ball because just the way he runs.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised. I don't see why they don't put him in the backfield and let him run it.
Let him run it. That's right.
So, touchdown, Warriors. 1 minute and 5 seconds left. But see, they put him out here in the slot position. 22's the kicker here tonight, and that gentleman is Luis Nunez. And he kicks it, makes it, but they're going to, I don't know why. I don't know if it's a penalty or what. That's what they say. All sides on Cherryville.
Oh, no. Wow.
Do you kick it here or go for it? Because you're going to be spotted at the about the 3 or 4 yard, about the 3 yard line, 2 yard line. You're on the 2 yard line. I'll just go.
Go for it.
Well, he's going to kick it. So Nunez already made 1 extra point. Here's a snap. Ball's down. Kick is up, and kick is good. So 7-0. I see 14-0 right now, folks, on the West End Sales.
So far.
He's been doing what he's got to do, and he's been, Maiden is sending everybody that they can send without sending the safeties, essentially. They're sending all the linebackers trying to stop this running game, and him and that offensive line are just going through gaps right now.
1st and 10 at the Maiden 36, man in motion across the formation.
Yep.
It's
Truesdale keeps
keeping
himself, tosses it to, looked like he was maybe going to try to toss it to Gilmore, didn't have enough time, so he is stopped.
Yeah, no gain on the play. Yep. Maiden able to string out the option, force Truesdale to keep it, and then they bring him down for no gain. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Rebels.
Yep. 2nd and 11, actually. Going to say he lost the yard, so 2nd and 11 here.
Moving back to the 37 for the 2nd down snap.
Winnick comes out off the sideline, delivers the play.
This is about where the drive stalled out for the Rebels last time, so we'll see if they can keep it pushing here. Got to finish this off, put some points on the board. And hand it to Gilmore around the outside.
And he is going to be, maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage there, and that's it. So 3rd and 11 coming up, so we'll see what the Rebels can dial up here on 3rd and long, but got to think probably going to have to get away from the run game here if you're going to get it all in one place. So.
Yeah, I think this has definitely got to be 4-down territory
without
this
a doubt.
time here.
Yeah.
They punted last time, pinned Maiden back, but the Blue Devils still drove it down the field. West Lincoln did get the stop, but not after Maiden flipped the field on them.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 11, Truesdale under center here. He
rolls
rolls to his
trying
right.
to find somebody open. Nobody open right now, and he just has to throw this one away.
Yeah, throws it out of bounds, incomplete.
Yeah, that brings up 4th down, and looks like, see exactly what they choose to do. Looking like
it's 4th and long, so it's not an easy conversion if they do go for it.
About the only thing I think, like you said, it'd be a tough to convert here.
They've got going
and
back
they are
there.
going to
They're
be
going to
punting.
punt.
Yeah.
I think if they were going to go for it there, they'd have run it on 3rd down.
And I'd say if it was maybe like a 4th and 5 or 4th and 4 there, they probably would have. But being that it was 4th and 11, had a lot to gain there in one play. They're not really a team for a bunch of chunk yards. This one nearly blocked. My goodness, number 3.
Culliver fields it at his own 1.
And he's gonna
makes the first man miss.
Yep.
And
he's out to about the 17 before he's brought down.
Probably should have let it just bounce through the end zone, but he gets
it
a
close
decent
to
return.
Yeah, it gets it close to about where it would have been had it bounced into the end zone there. Risky, though. If he didn't make that first man miss, that nearly could have been a safety.
Yeah, you're right. That's now I'm sure Coach Byrne wouldn't want him fielding that one again, but a dynamic athlete like that, he's trying to make something happen, I guess. So Maiden will get started at their own 17 here. The Blue Devils lead it 7-0. We've seen them move the ball pretty well both times they've had it, especially in the running game.
Yeah.
Quarterback Ethan Rhodes in the shotgun will hand it to Gibbs up the middle.
He's got space.
He's got a first and then some.
He's going to be out. He's still going. Oh, my goodness. He's out all the way down to about the 37-yard line. So Gibbs.
let me get, where do you think he was standing when he brought that football down? Was he at the 1 or 2 at the most?
I would say at the very most. He looked like he actually walked back into the end zone and then came back out of it. So, he was very close to that line. So, 98, 99 yards, whatever you want to call it there. But, I think he actually went back in the end zone and came out on the left-hand side. And it was a tremendous block. I don't know who it was. TJ, I wish we'd go back and look at the replay to see who that was. Tremendous block to be able to spring him on that. It's a good job by TJ. Being able to make those blocks downfield to spring Jurgensen for that touchdown.
And what we've been giving you is the Meet Pablito scoring summary. One play, a bad snap on a punt, and Jurgensen, who's also the quarterback, goes, we're going to call it 99 yards. Here's a short kick that was very close to hitting a Shelby player, but rolling out of bounds at about the 35-yard line, and there's some discussion by the officials on the sideline right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, TJ had a little punch kick there. And they're going to throw a flag on the play. Let's see what they call here right here. Long discussion by the officials.
I want to remind you, Meet Pablito, they always welcome you to their table for authentic Mexican flavors in a small-town friendly setting.
They're going to wave off the flag.
Glad to see that.
Ball's going to be spotted 36-yard line.
Jurgensen, he felt like he had no choice a while ago, ladies and gentlemen. He was going to have to punt the ball at the goal line. It was a bad snap. He brought it down. He lands at the 1-yard line, and then he takes off running, and he outran every Shelby player. Thank goodness for that touchdown a moment ago. They lead 7-6. Short pass play right along the line of scrimmage and pushed out of bounds immediately that time, but not before the receiver gets to the 43-yard line, and that time it appeared to be Izzy Bridges.
Yeah, number 6 there, Wingo, pushed him out of bounds there for TJ, and I know the coaches are telling him, they're talking to him on the sideline, he needs to come off that block there to make that cycle a little quicker, but nonetheless, a good job by Wingo there to be able to push him out of bounds for, now it brings up second down for the goal line.
Yes, second down and short, about 2 yards away. They're at the 44-yard line. They need to get to the 46. Dalen Lee with the handoff. No, he's going to fake quarterback keeper. He's just going to slide down after he goes across the 50-yard line. He comfortably gets the first down and more.
Yeah, great play right there. Great fake by Dalen Lee there for the Shelby Golden line there. Just take it around the right-hand side and get what he could get.
They pick up, I should say, a Weiss transmission first down. They're going to run the ball right now. Another big hole and a hard run by Jalen Petty as he takes the ball to the 35-yard line.
Looks like the TJ player slow getting up as well there, but hopefully he's going to be okay. Looks like he's okay.
Yeah, well, I could tell you what happened there, JB. I could tell that Hargo, number 16, just hit helmet to helmet with the running back Petty. Thank goodness he's still on the field. And that is another first down for Shelby, but the clock is going to tick out in the first quarter, and you can hear what the fans think so far. We've still got a lot of football to be played, and at the end of the first quarter on the McDonald's scoreboard, Thomas Jefferson leading Shelby 7-6. We'll have a 1-minute timeout, and then we'll continue here on your True Oldies station.
About, and some of the natives in the press box unhappy about that. Let's see what they call. I'm not sure what it is. Whenever you see a flag that late, it's nothing good, Robbie.
That's exactly right. And see Crest already backing up.
What do they got? They got an illegal block or a block in the back against the Chargers, but that's a spot foul, is it not?
I think so.
The flag was thrown well inside Stuart Kramer territory. That was a first down and 10 play. So they're going to mark the ball back, and I think where they mark the ball, see the down's going to count. The penalty was called about the 45-yard line. They back it up 10, but it's still enough for a first down.
Still enough for the first, right.
So they don't have the ball in plus territory, but it's still a first down. First down and 10 from the 45-yard line, their own 45-yard line. So it's Husky in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. And he's got it and quickly out of his hands. Low throw, never really gave his man a chance as he's tackled quickly. There's a nice defensive play. And I think it was 3 on the reception.
Yeah, it's a little too long to get out there for Addison, I believe.
Yeah, so Addison on the reception. Number 10 came up from the secondary for Stuart Kramer and made just a great defensive play. But as Addison had to go to the turf,
slowed the play up.
Slowed the play down, and he didn't really have a chance.
Good to see Maury Adams checked back in to the game for Crest.
Maybe a shoelace needed to be tied. He's okay. 4 wide receivers in. Shotgun, Husky's going to roll to the right. He's rolling. He lets it go, and another dangerous pass is incomplete as number 9 got a paw on it, I believe.
Yeah, and Damian Fernandez.
So Fernandez got a paw on it. The pass was intended, I believe, for number 9. And that, or is it, I believe it's number 9. Hard to see that number right there, Robbie. I believe it. Yeah, that's number 9.
Yeah, A.J. Adams. That's Maury Adams' little brother.
Okay, so Adams, the other Adams. But I tell you, rolling to his right, he takes some chances over there. So now behind the sticks, 3rd down and 13. It's 4 wide receivers in for the Chargers. Low snap, Husky's going to keep it, finds a little crease, does a little dance. He's still moving, but he's going to be pulled down. And he got about 4. I thought he was going to go for more, but good pursuit by the Stuart Kramer defense, and now it's Crest's turn to punt, Robbie.
Yeah, once they got a hold of him, they were able to keep him where he was at. So good job there by the Stuart Kramer defense.
So we're 8:55 left to go, second quarter. And I tell you what, after both teams struck blood on their first drives, a lot of defense since then.
Both defenses playing well now.
But if you're playing the field position game, this is good for Crest, as a good punt here might pin Stuart Kramer inside their own 20. Let's see. Is that Areola doing the punting?
It is.
So good snap back to Areola. Got his foot into it. And it's going to hit about the 30 and take a Charger bounce. And good roll and right to the 20, Robbie. So
good call, Tom.
Yeah, good job by Areola. And here come the Stuart Kramer offense and Rockmore and the Charger defense. And I tell you what, after 2 straight 3-and-outs and some miscommunication there with somebody on the sideline, had to burn a timeout last drive. So I'm sure they had a chat about that.
Absolutely.
So 1st down and 10 from their own 20, and the Storm, as they've pretty much done the whole game, either 4 or 5 wide receivers. They've got 4 as Rockmore in the shotgun. Claps the hands. He's got it. Play action. He drops back. He lets it go long. Jump ball and caught. Was he in bounds? He is not. I think he caught it, but he was out of bounds.
Out of bounds, yeah.
It was a good job by the Crest defender there, who had inside position and wasn't going to let him come back to the football. And the only way he could have caught it was out of bounds. So trying to see the defender out there. Boy, I tell you what, when they get on the other side of the field, Robbie, it's tough to tell, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't tell who's who then.
Okay, so 2nd down and 10 for the Storm. And Rockmore's got it. Now he's going to pull it down and sheds 1 tackle and hit hard. But to tell you what, he's taking some hits, Robbie, as he got about 3. So he shed the first tackler but paid for a 3-yard gain. Or give him a little bit more than that. They're going to give him 5, a 3rd down and 5. So Stuart Kramer lined up again, 4 wide receivers coming to the line quickly. And, boy, I tell you what, by the time you catch your breath, they're back up ready to run another play. And Rockmore claps the hands and tries to get Crest to jump offside. Did a flag come down? Didn't look like Crest was offside, Robbie. They're going to call him offside.
They are.
I don't know about that one. It looked like Crest was a good yard off the ball.
Right.
But the man in stripes says he was offside, so that is going to be a CSI mechanical 1st down for the Stuart Kramer Storm as the ball right on the 30-yard stripe. 4 wide receivers again. Crest with a 3-man front and handoff in the middle. Little running room and I didn't really see anybody move that much.
But the only thing I think, maybe somebody on that far side lined up off sides, Tom.
Maybe.
I don't know. It was
maybe. But he got 5 yards on 1st down, 2nd down and 5. You're just joining us, 7:15 and counting on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard as Rockmore in the shotgun again, 4 wide receivers, creeping up to the line of scrimmage. Crest showing blitz. They come with it, but a running play. And I'll tell you what, this Stuart Kramer running game has been a little bit better than advertised.
Yeah, able to run the football a little bit. I believe that was Hamilton on the carry.
So Hamilton gets about maybe 2.5 more, sets up a 3rd down and manageable, 3rd down and maybe 3.5 yards to go. I tell you what, they don't waste time getting up to the line of scrimmage. They are running a lot of plays. So Rockmore claps the hands. He's got it out in the flat. And then it's almost a great open field tackle, but he shed it and got a first down. So he just couldn't get him down there in the open field.
Yeah, when you make that contact, Tom, you got to wrap up.
Yeah, I think it was 21 on the reception for Stuart Kramer.
Yeah, good job out there by John Hill.
Yeah, so Hill shed the tackler. Couldn't tell who it was. And that's a difficult tackle in space, though, on a skill player. Handoff up the middle. No, look, was that a flea flicker? I think he flipped it back, throws it down, and knocked away. I think he flipped it back.
I think he did. A good job there by the Crest defensive line to not get caught up in it.
But it's big 54 in there, your man.
Yeah, Grub Watkins.
Watkins disrupting that play. He is a big man right there in the middle. I tell you what, that Hall kid, number 8, he's a big man too, man. They've got some size on that defensive line. How'd you like to have to block that kid all night, Eli Hall? No thanks. I think I'd call in sick. 3 linemen down for Crest. They get good penetration there. Again, a couple of open field tackles missed. And then again drugged down by 32, Beeson.
Yeah, Nick Beeson on the stop. Should have had him drop for a loss back there.
And I think the Chargers are making the penetration. They're just not quite executing
not
the tackle.
finishing the play. You got to finish the play.
Yeah, they're trying to get that tackle finished up. It is 3rd down and 4. 5:52 left to go and counting. Big 3rd down here. 3rd down and 4, long 4, closer to 5, I think. And the Chargers jump offside again. Now they're pointing at Stuart Kramer saying somebody moved, but the referees remain unconvinced. And that's another CSI Mechanical first down on the penalty, Robbie.
Got to watch that ball, Tom.
I tell you what, that's tough. As you know, Stuart Kramer drive started on their 20. They've moved it out 31 yards. They're in plus territory. Chargers need to make a play here. And Rockmore's got it. He's in some trouble from Watkins. He gets away from another man. Got a good block. Now he's in the clear. 50, 45, runs into his own man, and that's about as exciting as a 6-yard run gets, Robbie.
Absolutely.
And Kress is saying he fumbled. I'm not sure, but I tell you what, Rockmore made something out of nothing there. Now the officials have to sort this one out.
Yeah, but we got a flag over here on this side, Tom, it looks like.
Some of the folks in the box seem to think it's offsetting. But the officials are having a conference, as they like to do.
You know, if you go at my thing, Tom, you're going to throw the flag, be sure about your penalty. Walk to that huddle and say, here's what I got.
Here's what I got. Here's what I got. See, kind of like, when you ref a soccer game, you're kind of on an island a lot of times. You just call it. This, you can conference up a little bit. And Stuart Kramer walking backwards, holding against the Storm, and then a personal foul against the Chargers. So what you got is you're going to have the holding penalty enforced, and then the personal foul enforced, which was a dead ball, which puts the ball back where it was, right? So it's right back at the 49-yard line, 2nd down. And
on 4th and 8, scores from 12 yards out.
I tell you, I'm glad you saw who had the ball. I lost him. I didn't know who had it. I thought they gave it to Avery for a minute, and then next thing I know, I looked up, and there was Winnick just shot out of a cannon on getting the outside edge. So just like that.
What a play. Dialed up. Coaches Avery.
That was worth the timeout of discussion right there.
Absolutely. Coaches Avery and Ponder, the end around for the People's Bank touchdown, and now West Lincoln on for the extra point to try and tie it up.
Yep.
Trista
point
Primer,
is up and
good kick.
Good.
Wow, so West Lincoln all square, 7-7, 2:39 left to play in this first half. We'll be right back with the kickoff after this.
And I tell you, I really like how he ran the ball there, Danny. He was patient, and then he hit that hole.
And he got a little blocking up there, too.
He did. He did. That always helps, don't it?
It does. It really does. So we got wide receivers to the left and to the right. 2 wide receivers to the left of the quarterback.
Here's
Miller.
the snap. Miller looking to throw the football, fakes it, throws it across the middle. Got a receiver open. That's Landon Hahn. He's going to score.
No penalties, Tim.
Nope. Touchdown.
That's a 53-yard touchdown.
Yep.
53-yard TD.
Now, you see what he did there, Miller. He pump fake. He made that little pump fake. That brought the safety up, and Hahn went right by the safety and hit him across the middle. So nice job there. Nice call there by Coach Pruitt, and nice play there by Miller. Touchdown, Ironman, folks. Makes it 21-6. Extra point.
Well, it comes with 6:24 left in the second quarter.
6:24, like Danny said. Number 46 is the kicker there for the Ironman, and that is Henry Gill. There's a kick, up and good. So, touchdown, Ironman. We'll be back right here on WCSL.
They had to hear it twice. Not expecting Thomas Jefferson to be up in a first down play, gain of about a yard. Maybe.
The good thing here, too, Tom, if you're Kramer, if you can hold Crest here, you get the ball to start the second half as well.
Yeah, that always comes into play. You love to get the score and then the possession in the third quarter. That's the old Bill Belichick philosophy. Try to time that. I think we've got a timeout here, Robbie. I don't know who took it, but we'll take it with them. With about 3:48 left to go in the first half, it is 7-7. We'll be right back. You're listening to Crest High School football, brought to you by West End Sales.
By Gibbs.
He's made a few good plays tonight earlier. Yeah. Before they announced his name, we didn't know who he was, just knew he's number 40, but right there, another one.
2nd and 10, Maiden at their own 32. Rhodes hands it to Gibbs again.
And he's got a little bit more success this time. He's out to the 36 before he's brought down.
Yeah, he got 4, maybe 5 on the carry before he stood up.
Yeah, clock continues to run.
They do give him
1 minute
5.
40 seconds left on the clock now. Like we said, the Blue Devils still do have one timeout to play with. But, if you're not going to be able to get this right here, you don't want to use it yet because you don't want to give the Rebels too much time.
3rd and 5, Maiden at the 37. West Lincoln showing pressure.
Big-time pressure.
Avery
and is that
I think it might be. I can't tell who it is.
It's a 30. One of the numbers is a 30.
Rhodes looking to throw. Got his man Culliver at midfield.
Down to the 40, 30. One man to tackle.
He makes him miss, and he's gone to the end zone. Chris Culliver does it again.
Yeah, we got a Maiden player down after the play, but all in all, touchdown, big-time score there from the Blue Devils.
63-yard touchdown pass from Ethan Rhodes to Chris Culliver.
We were saying it doesn't take much time for them to score. Right there, they show why.
Yep.
Culliver is we saw him last year, and very explosive and still the same this year. I mean, like you said, he's definitely got to be, he's one of, if not the best athlete out there on this field tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt about it. We do have a Maiden ball player down.
70, that's
Gerald Danner down on the field for the Blue Devils. So Maiden gets the touchdown, but we'll step aside for just a second, be right back with the point after.
Tableco in Lincolnton is a marketplace of hospitality, boutique, and event planning. In their current space, they offer women's retail, clothing, jewelry, local handmade items, accessories, home decor, and gifts. It is a boutique for men, women, and children. They also offer a full range of event and party planning services. Here at Tableco, they believe deeply in building and growing communities. Hours of business, Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. 2498 East Main Street, Lincolnton. Call 980-429-2043. Let the ladies at Tableco be a part of your next event.
Need metal roofing? Then you need to see Triad Corrugated Metal Roofing in Lincoln. At Triad Corrugated Metal Roofing, you buy direct, saving you money. Featuring premium paint systems, painted fasteners to match, and 1 to 2 day turnaround. 29 gauge material in stock with 22 colors to choose from. It's the largest selection of colors in North Carolina. Plus they'll custom cut to your length. Triad Corrugated Metal Roofing, 108 Industrial Park in Lincoln. Call 980-429-2278.
Turner Hauser.
All right, welcome back, everybody. The injured Maiden player, Gerald Danner, being helped off the field, a little bit of a limp to his gait. Hopefully he's okay.
He is walking under his own power right now. Their trainers are beside him, but he is able right now to walk by himself. So good sign there.
So Maiden back out in front on the People's Bank touchdown. A 63-yard touchdown pass from Ethan Rhodes to Chris Culliver on third down. Maiden snatches the momentum right back from the Rebels. This place was going crazy there for just a minute here late in this first half after West Lincoln scored, but that big play there from the Blue Devils silences them for just a moment, and now the extra point coming up as Maiden tries to tack on another here.
Nailed it earlier. We'll see if good snap, good hold.
It's
Kick
good.
is good.
So the Blue Devils on top 14-7 now, a minute and 3 seconds left to play in this first half. We'll step aside for just a second, be right back.
Insurance Group in downtown Lincoln is having a spring savings on auto, home, and life. Call today and talk with one of their agents, Jamie, Amy, Brandy, and Sienna, for a quote today. Turner Hauser Insurance Group, 228 East Main Street in Lincoln. Call 704-732-9577.
All right, welcome back, everybody. The Rebels set to get the ball back here with about a minute to work with before the half. We'll see if
they have 2 timeouts, don't they?
I know they've called at least one.
Yeah, I know they called one there on that
right before the touchdown play.
So I can't remember if they've called any more. I don't think they have.
I can only remember the one.
Yeah.
So a minute and a couple timeouts maybe to work with here for the Rebels. We'll see if they try to tack on a score. West Lincoln will get the ball first to start the second half, so we'll see if they try to force the issue or if they're content to just take it to the locker room down by a touchdown.
I expect West Lincoln probably just try a play or two, see if something pops, and if it does, then you maybe consider going for points. But if it doesn't, I think probably just be content.
Winnick takes it around the
return
5,
here.
makes
Winnick
a couple
has
men miss.
space, and he gets down to about the 35 before he is tackled.
Yeah, good return there by Charles Winnick, who scored the touchdown.
That helps a little
for the
bit.
Rebels.
That helps with field position.
Yeah. Like you said, maybe they can get a big chunk play here on first down and set themselves up for something. We'll see. Rebels will take over at their own 36. 57 seconds left on the clock here.
Yep.
West Lincoln yet to complete a pass in this ball game. 0 for 2 on those tries so far.
Yeah, they're definitely not as what I guess you would
explosive.
call not as explosive offensively as Maiden, but there's time. There's 57 seconds, I believe, timeout. So
just one receiver.
Definitely will try something. Here's a handoff to
Gilmore on
Avery.
the outside.
Or is that Avery or Gilmore?
I'm not sure. Tough to tell all the way across the field. It's Avery.
Yeah.
He gets about 9 down to the 40.
Timeout taken by the Rebels.
Yeah, so Avery picks up 9, and then West Lincoln calls its second timeout. 45 seconds left to play. We'll be right back.
At United Bank, banking means more than financial solutions. It means rallying around the causes that matter to their employees, customers, and neighbors. Over the years, United Bank has grown in size, but their community focus has not changed. By giving back to our local communities and funding business development, we help fuel economic growth. United Bank, member FDIC.
So 2nd and 1 coming up out of the West Lincoln timeout. Ball on the Rebels' 44-yard line. Last time West
explosive here from this point in the field, but
I wouldn't be surprised if they try to throw it downfield on this play.
I'd say they. I mean, I'm all for that. I think you kind of have to. You got to take some shots at some point.
We've said it before. Maiden doesn't have anybody deeper than 10 yards past the line of scrimmage.
I tell you, I was going to say if Maiden is that number 1, Ben Gibbs, if he didn't see Winnick's out here out wide, that would be a touchdown because he was almost left uncovered there for a minute.
Yeah, Winnick's the lone receiver. They hand it to
Hand
Avery off tackle.
Here.
He gets
the
the
first
down.
not much more.
Picks up a couple. And the Turner has their insurance first down.
Let's see, what do they call a timeout? And no.
Looks like they're just going to let the clock run here. Ball on the West Lincoln 46 as we tick inside 30 seconds.
30 seconds here
before halftime.
See what they do here. I think if they run right here, they're pretty much going to be saying that they're content.
Yeah, Rebels on the ball.
And they are
going to
run.
Give it to Gilmore.
Good job by Gilmore. Good spin move there. He gets about 4 on first down. Not much more, and then. Let's see. Will they let the clock wind? Looks like they are.
Looks like the Rebels
7
will
seconds,
be content
5 seconds.
to
That'll
take this one to halftime. Maiden leads it 14-7 at the break. Chris Culliver, a couple big touchdown plays. That's the difference so far. West Lincoln will get the ball first coming out of halftime, trailing by just 1 score. So stay tuned, everybody. We'll be right back after this break with the Unrivaled Metal Building Stadium halftime show. So stay tuned, everybody.
I'm Johnson here from WLON. Folks, if you are looking to buy a new metal building, let me tell you the place to go. Unrivaled Metal Buildings in Lincolnton. With over 20 years' experience, they specialize in metal carports, garages, RV covers, storage sheds, and more. They service over 40 states. They offer bank financing and a credit.
Got several of touchdown receptions for
here at Cherville High School for the homecoming queen, Danny.
Yep.
Here comes a fake handoff. Miller keeps it, turns around the corner. He's got a little bit of running room, and he's going to pick up maybe about 2 or 3 yards before he's dropped.
Not much, Tim. Not much.
So Nunez with the stop there. We've been calling his name out quite a bit. Nunez.
Yeah, Nunez, a senior, 6 foot, 195. They got some big guys.
Thick.
Thick.
Yep.
Yes, yeah, strong.
Look at number 6 right there in front of you.
Yeah, number 6, Shane Goins.
He's stout looking.
He's stout looking. He says he's 160 pounds here,
He's
but
bigger than that. Looks like.
He sure does. So 1 minute 34 seconds left. Going to be third down and 9. We got a time call, I believe, and it will be Ironman timeout.
Timeout on the field. We'll be back, folks.
Cherryville Auto and Truck Supply is your Napa Auto Parts dealer in Cherryville. Independently owned and operated. Come in to meet Tom and Melanie and the rest of the team. They'll be more than happy to help you with your auto and truck parts. Come see the new store improvements. And the inventory is growing, and they specialize in making hydraulic hoses. The new Cherryville Auto and Truck Supply, 1313 Shelby Highway 150 West in Cherryville. Open 8 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturday. Call 704-435-4581. Here are a few words that describe Creason Roofing of Cherryville. Professional, fast, affordable, and local. So why call anyone else? Creason Roofing is in its 3rd generation with Stephen and Stephanie. They are local, and to prove they mean business, they will beat any reputable competitor's bid by $500, or they will pay you $100. Call for details at 704-400-8805, and you get a lifetime labor warranty. Cherryville's only roofing company is Creason Roofing. Again, call 704-400-8805, online at CreasonRoofing.com. Like them on Facebook, too.
Welcome.
Your local train.
Welcome back, folks, to homecoming night. The Ironmen have the football. It's Cooper Chase Miller, I believe, tackled way back in the backfield for a big loss, Tim. And another time,
fourth down, looks like, Dan.
Yeah, another time called by
it's like East Gaston called
East
timeout.
Gaston called their second time.
They're wanting the football. They know they get the football back with 4th down, and they're going to have to punt here. So they're thinking more points on the scoreboard.
My goodness, Miller lost what, Tim?
Probably about 12 yards.
I think he lost 12 yards on that, sure enough. it's been tough sledding for the quarterback, Chase Miller. He has 9 carries himself for -8 yards, Tim. So, yeah, homecoming night. We'll have some numbers for you here at halftime. Score 29-7 Warriors with time called here at Redzone Stadium. The Ironmen coming off a loss to Shelby, and the Warriors coming off a big win last week over Cherokee, 35-26. The wide receiver to the left, one to the right. Chase Miller, Ironmen are punting. I'm sorry. My fault. And the punt.
Nice punt, high punt,
It's
too.
a high punt, but it's a short punt. And it takes a
Well, we got
Warrior,
a fight here on the ground here.
And there's the flag.
Spangler and number 10 there were going at it pretty good, wasn't they?
He was. Let's see who he's going at it with.
Number 10.
Number 10, that was Riley Dunlap. And we got the flag thrown really quickly.
They look like, I mean, one had each other's shoulder pads kind of throwing each other around there. So that's going to be probably both flags on each other. So they're going to,
Well, he called the penalty on the Warriors. So that'll be a 10-yarder.
And we got 1 minute and 11 seconds left, folks, before halftime. Brought to you by Home Folks Cafe, and someone else had. Miss Janet had a.
She had a young birthday too.
She did.
Same as me.
Sandra did too.
Yeah, young birthday, both of us.
Yeah, they're sweet ladies over there.
Judy, my wife over here, she gave me a funny look when I said a young birthday. There, you get our age, they're young birthdays. All right, well, 1:11 left. Let's see what Warriors can do, Tim.
Here is a pass play out to McKinney. McKinney got some running room, but he's going to be hit and brought down. Nice tackle there by Caden Beaver.
Yeah.
Now, that's how you want to tackle that young man.
Yeah.
You know, you got to tackle him around the ankles there, and that's a good job there.
I'll give him
Clock running, folks.
3-yard completion.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Caden Beaver, number 7 for the Ironmen. Here's the snap. Sherrill looking to throw the football, looking down the field, still looking.
He's got
rolls out. He's got plenty of time. Now he throws it, got a receiver open and a catch. Wow. What a catch. What a throw there by that young man. 34 seconds, 33, time's running. They got to spike it. Well, actually, the clock will stop until the chains get moved. So you got 32 seconds left, folks, before halftime. Warriors trying to put more points on the board before half. And the clock should start, and it does. Sherrill, the quarterback, they're on the 46-yard line. Here's a 44-yard line. Looking to throw the football. Pump fake. You still got plenty of time. He better get rid of it before the clock runs out. And he breaks a couple tackles, and he gets out of bounds. Looks like there's a flag. Yes, sir. That's going to be probably 15 more yards on the end of that play. I'm sorry.
I think it's going to be called on the Ironman, right?
Number 78. Yep. Going to be called on number 78. Looks like that's going to be unnecessary roughness probably. Let's see what he does here. That's 15 yards, I think, Danny.
Yeah, I think
and
you're
that's
right.
what it's going to be. It's going to be inside at the 20, at the 21-yard line. Is that correct? 21?
Yeah.
Now they're in field goal range probably with their kicker, the way he's been kicking the football. 13 seconds. If you throw the football, you better throw it to the end zone. Because if you don't, time could run out. Unless you throw it to the outside. You can't cut it back across the field.
Tim, the way they've been running the ball.
Well, if you run the ball, they got 3 timeouts. That's the thing. I heard somebody say 3 timeouts. So you could throw it here, even if you catch it, call timeout. So they should have been using timeouts a long time ago, I thought. So here's a pass play. Sherrill looking to throw the football. Time's running out. He better throw. You got a receiver in the corner and an incomplete pass. 6.6 seconds left, folks, before halftime.
That gentleman was the gentleman that caught that big pass just a few minutes ago. That's John Michael Green.
Now, Danny, that's not a bad play, but why don't he just throw it to the out of bounds, get 5 or 6 yards and throw it like it and go out of bounds? because he run off. He had 13 seconds. He run 7 seconds
Hey,
off.
Tim, we got a penalty here. Holding
Yep,
against
so
the offense.
now that really hurts. 6 seconds.
Ball, I believe, is
Yep.
spotted at the 32-yard line of the Ironman with 6.4 seconds left.
Probably last play, no doubt about that. I just don't see them score now, Danny, unless they score a touchdown, which, anything's possible. I just don't see it happening.
Well, you got double wide receivers
Yeah.
to the left and to the right.
I just don't see it happening here. If they score points, they'll be – yep, I don't see it happening. Yep, there you go, folks. End of the half. We'll be back with the Stadium Halftime Show here at Home Folks Cafe to score 29-7. East Gaston on top of Cherryville High School. Homecoming coming up, folks. Hang tight with us.
Your local train comfort specialist, Roland Black Heating and Cooling, has been serving Gaston County with quality-built train heating and air conditioning systems for over 45 years. Hurry and call today to check out the great deals on train systems offered by Roland Black Heating and Cooling. Whether it's commercial or residential, Train is there for you. Ask about your new, super efficient Train XV20i today. Call Roland Black for all the details, 704-865-1375, or go online at rolandblack.com and request an appointment. Again, call 704-865-1375. Roland Black Heating and Cooling, 501 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Remember, it's hard to stop a train. Just arrived at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. A big shipment of scratch and dented refrigerators. They're all sizes and all prices. And there's one right there for you. Come get your new refrigerator today. Plus save $2 on your new mattress set. That's Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. On the right going down, on the left coming back. Visit the website at hendrickappliance.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too. Looking for a great buy on new zero-turn mower? Look no more. We got it at Hojo Power Sports and Equipment in Shelby. Right now, you can buy a brand new Aaron's zero-turn 42-inch mower for only $27.99. That's right, only $27.99 for a new Aaron's 42-inch zero-turn mower. Plus, see the line of Ferris, Snapper, Snapper Pro, Hustler, Walker, Ryan, Red Max, Husqvarna, Simplicity, Shindawa, Z-Spray, and more. Hojo Power Sports and Equipment, 110 Grigg Street off South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Online at hojopower.net. Like them on Facebook, too.
Home Folks Cafe is a family business that's celebrating 50 years. The best breakfast in town. Sausage, bacon, eggs, grits, and rice with gravy. Lunch, how about a cheeseburger? Dinner specials during the week. Wednesdays, spaghetti and chicken livers. Thursdays, they rotate meatloaf with salmon patties. Fridays is everybody's special. Prime rib, their world-famous fried chicken. And top that off with a slice of their homemade cakes. Home Folks Cafe is open Tuesday through Friday, 5 a.m. till 8 p.m. Saturdays, 5 a.m. until 1 p.m.
For ear infections in dogs and cats, all your deer plot fish mocks available, stay and play. Dog fences, the wireless ones in stock right now.
In the heart of the Oakland community, Oakland Feed and Seed, 286-0617.
Insurance Service Associates, we are different. Insurance Service Associates.
Got 2 catches for 74 yards and a touchdown. Aside from that play there late in the first half, West Lincoln's done a pretty good job holding this maiden passing attack in check. Rhodes is just 2 of 3 for 74 yards and that touchdown. They've done a pretty good job putting pressure on him. We saw Avery get in there and almost bring him down. We saw Xander Hedrick get in there and force that intentional grounding. So West Lincoln's been playing well up front and just got to continue to hold up on the back end and then try to find a big play somewhere offensively here in this second half. But it should be an exciting one. We expect it to come right down to the end. Again, Maiden leads it 14-7 here at halftime. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Ladies out there, and AD, the athletic director, Scott Harrell is the PA announcer here tonight. I want to thank Pastor Vince Hebner for the great food. Him and his lovely wife brought a lot of food up here tonight, chicken salad, sandwiches, some chips, and some cupcakes and stuff. And they're in the celebrating mood with the homecoming. Some scores around the league. Let's see here. Scores, early scores, folks. Maiden over West Lincoln.
Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sundays, 8:30 a.m. till 9 p.m.
Hey y'all, this is Sandra Goss from Carolina Auto Direct from Lincolnton, North Carolina. We have super exciting news. For the first time since 2015, our Carolina Auto Direct family will be under one roof. We are uniting our Mooresville store into Lincolnton. Our number one priority has always been providing the best for our customers, so starting today, we will definitely have more inventory, more product specialists, and this summer we will have all hands on deck to make sure you get the best car buying experience. Please stop in at Carolina Auto Direct, 484 North Generals Boulevard, Lincolnton, North Carolina, 28092, or call 704-240-3701 or online, CarolinaAutodirect.com.
We're going to rock around the clock tonight.
You can rock around the clock in your new rocker recliner from Carolina Furniture Mart in Lincoln. Right now, they've got more recliners than Carter's got Liverpills. All types, over 100 in stock, ready for your home. Rocker recliners, wall-hugging recliners, power recliners, extra wide recliners, recliners for extra big men, swivel glider recliners, and 8 styles of lift chairs. Have it delivered or listen to this deal. Pick it up for an extra special discount at Carolina Furniture Mart, 644 North Aspen Street in Lincoln, and see their page at whatsupshopper.com.
It's time for fall planning and yard cleanup. Start first with a visit to Carolina Hardware, Garden, and Pool Supply in Lincoln. First of all, power it up with Husqvarna mowers, trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws. Plus, get your mulch, lime, fertilizer.
And Shelby's linebackers are able to fill those gaps and make it tough on them right now. So they're going to have to run some stuff that normally wouldn't run, maybe some slant patterns, maybe some, we talked about some screens earlier in the ball game.
Yeah.
Some things like that. Maybe try to get Shelby on maybe a trick play or something like that to get back to the football game. And I truly feel like, if TJ can come out and score, they get the ball, when they come out of the break, if they come out and make it a one-score game, then they're back in the game. But, if Shelby comes out and they score before TJ does right here in the second half, it's going to make it tough on TJ being able to put those points on the scoreboard, especially from what we saw from the offense they played tonight.
We want to say a special hello right now to listeners in Shelby on WOHS. We understand that the Crest game is, of course, being presented tonight. Hang in there with us. We understand there was some kind of a power outage or a problem with the broadcast at Crest. So the Crest-Stewart-Kramer game will continue on the air of WOHS at some point. But right now, not only are we broadcasting here in Rutherford County on 107.5 FM, we're currently right now on 101.5 FM. So a big hello to all of our folks in Cleveland County and Shelby. And we'll keep you updated on the Crest and get you back to that one as soon as possible. As far as Shelby and Thomas Jefferson, first time these two teams have met. They're now in the same conference. Thomas Jefferson comes in unbeaten. Shelby comes in 3-1. Shelby's got the 20-7 lead here at the halftime break. JB, you want to go over our scoring summary, sir?
Absolutely. With 5:26 left in the first quarter there, a field goal by Jack Berkowitz there, but 3-0 Shelby on top. And then Shelby struck again there with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Another 25-yard field goal by Berkowitz made it 6-0 Shelby there. And then with 57.7 seconds left on the clock, Jurgensen, we talked about it with that 99-yard run there with Gilling with the point after kick, made it 7-6 TJ there. The second quarter began with Marquise Adams with a 1-yard touchdown run with 9:21 left there in the second quarter, made it 12-7. Berkowitz with a point after attempt there, which was good. Shelby 13-7 at that point in time, and then 2:48 right there before halftime. We talked about that 25-yard pass to Luke Williams there. Made it 19-7. Then Berkowitz with a point after attempt made it 20-7. Shelby, and that's where we're at halftime. Shelby 20, TJ 7.
Another big tell of this game, I mentioned it a while ago, we've got unofficially Shelby with 8 first downs in the first half. Thomas Jefferson with 0, which means a lot of 3-and-outs when they were on offense. Their defense has spent a lot of time on the field. We got very concerned about how how they were holding up late in the second half. They're getting a break right now. Hopefully that won't be the same. Even if Thomas Jefferson cannot catch Shelby in this game tonight, in order to stay competitive and to make this an interesting game, we know that they have got to get some first downs, keep their offense on the field. Let's see some new strategy of what they might try when they come out of the halftime break. Penalties, Shelby, we've got unofficially 4 penalties and 25 yards. Thomas Jefferson so far tonight, 6 penalties and some 50 yards, as we've got this 20-7 halftime score on the McDonald's scoreboard. Shelby over Thomas Jefferson. We'll step away for a 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll continue with more of the Farm Bureau of Rutherford County halftime show right here from WAGY 107.5 FM.
If your vehicle is running hot, get it cooled down with a stop at McKinney Radiator Service in Forest City. McKinney Radiator Service is family owned and operated and has been serving this area for years. Customer safety is their main concern. They also do radiator repair on tractors and heavy equipment. That's McKinney Radiator Service, 548 East Main Street in Forest City. Call 828-245-6006.
Mi Pueblito Mexican Restaurant welcomes you to their table to experience authentic Mexican flavors and small-town friendly service at any of their 4 locations in Rutherford, Forest City, Shelby, and Marion, open 7 days a week, offering over 100 Mexican dishes with lunch specials every day until 2 p.m. at all 4 locations throughout western North Carolina. Enjoy all your Mi Pueblito favorites even at home. Order online at mipubs.com. And you can also find them on Facebook and Instagram at Mi Pueblito Mex.
Attention contractors. H&M Industries in Shelby sells wholesale. You get wholesale pricing, like vinyl windows as low as $149 with a lifetime warranty on frames and sash, plus low ER.
Once again, it is 14-7. And the halftime show brought to you by Carter Chevrolet. We apologize to our listeners of not being able to give this as smoothly as we usually do. We've had some internet outage, and we've sort of been put back here in a corner. So some things have been a little bit more difficult for us. But 14-7 is where we stand on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. It's about a minute and 20 left to go, and I think Robbie's got some Stuart Kramer stats for us. So go ahead, Robbie.
Thank you, Tom. Taking a look for Stuart Kramer. Rockmore through the air was 8 for 14 for 53 yards. He had 9 carries for 36 yards. Did have a touchdown. Isaiah Johnson, 4 receptions for 39 yards and a touchdown. Miles Hamilton, 6 carries for 29 yards. So 53 yards passing for Kramer in the first half, 65 yards rushing, 118 yards of total offense. They did have 8 first downs, no turnovers, and 3 penalties for 30 yards. So the Crest defense held them to 118 yards of total offense, Tom, here in the first half.
Yes, after that first long, sustained drive by Stuart Kramer, it was a number of 3-and-outs that they had. I want to say it was 2 of them, and then Crest, they moved the ball a little bit on the next drive, but Crest was able to force a punt and keep Kramer out of the end zone. The 2 sudden changes the Chargers were able to hold. One sudden change was on a 4th and 1, where I thought pretty confident that Crest was going to score. Or get a first down. They didn't, and then they held them 3-and-out. And after a Stuart Kramer interception, it was 3-and-out again, Robbie. So the Crest defense has done their job. Other than that one drive, they've been pretty stellar as they've been all season. So we've got about 3 minutes left to go until halftime. So, Kevin, if you want to go to a commercial break for just a minute or two, and then we'll come back with the second half. We're still out of the internet, so I'm just going to keep it here on the phone. You're listening to the WHS Game of the Week brought to you by West End Sales, and you've been listening to the Carter Chevrolet halftime show. We'll be back in just a minute.
Now you can get your car serviced on Saturdays at Carter Chevrolet in Shelby. Their service department is now open on Saturdays from 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. Check out their great oil change specials, including 6 quarts synthetic oil change for $49.95, 8 quarts synthetic oil change $59.95, and ask about the tire price match guarantee. Provide them a better price at the time of the purchase, and they'll match it. Or find a better price within 30 days of your purchase, and they'll refund you the difference. Come on in for the details at Carter Chevrolet, 200 West Dixon Boulevard, Shelby. Want to wow guests this holiday season? Learn how in Cleveland Community College's Cooking for the Holidays class. Learn to prepare festive dishes your family and friends will rave about. Want more? Learn the basics of cooking professionally in the 7-week Culinary Academy. Don't delay, register today. Evening classes are available, but seating is limited. Call 704-669-4015 to register or to get more information. 4 generations. Now think about that. 4 generations of
building picks up.
I could kind of see the way they were moving around. It looked like they were going to look to do that toss, and if Maiden didn't adjust, they were really sliding a lot of their guys. Well, from our perspective, it was to the left, but down there, facing the ball, to their left, but West Lincoln's right, and if they didn't adjust their package there on the line, that could have really broke big.
So Avery picked up about 6 on the carry. Sets up 3rd and 1 for the Rebels at their own 43. Truesdale under center, hands it to Avery up the middle. He's got the first down.
Plowing forward all the way out to about the 40 or 49 before he's brought down.
Yeah, just shy of midfield, and another first down for the Rebels. He picks up about 5 on the carry.
Yep. So again, the Rebels right here, they're not quite in it yet, but basically in territory again, and that's like you said, they've been able to do that all night. They just haven't been able to finish off drives, so we'll see what they do here.
Nose of the football on midfield, so Rebels ball at the 50. They give it to Gilmore around the edge.
And he's now he's in Maiden territory. He gets about 6 there on first down. Spot him at the 44 in Blue Devil territory. It's 2nd and 4 coming up.
I tell you, Gilmore is a nice change of pace from Avery. He really runs the ball well. He hits the hole, uses his speed. He's been good, averaging about 5 yards per carry here tonight. Nice change of pace.
Yep.
2nd and 4 for the Rebels at the Maiden 44. They go
and
back
off
to Avery.
And he is swallowed up after a gain of about 2 there.
Yeah, it looks like he's down to about the 42. Set up a 3rd and short for the Rebels.
Yep. 3rd and 2 to go.
So be surprised if they go away from Avery here. Maybe try to get him on that toss.
Yeah, they could. Yeah.
Sent him up the middle a couple times here in the last few plays.
Winix delivers the play. He goes out wide.
3rd and 2. Truesdale under center. Avery behind him at that fullback position. Yep. They go to Gilmore on the left side. He's got the first
down. He's got some space. He's down to about the 23 before he's tackled.
So Gilmore picks up about 18 on 3rd and 1, and that's another Rebels first down. So West Lincoln 1st and 10 at the Maiden 23, and they're moving quickly. There's the snap.
Toss here to Avery. They used it a lot towards the end of the first half right there. Gets about 6. Well, 5 or 6 there. Trying to see where the spot is. But
that takes Avery over 100 yards now.
Yep.
23 carries, 101 yards on the ground by my count.
Yep. And they
here
give him
about
5.
halfway through this 3rd quarter.
Yep.
2nd and 5 at the Maiden 18-yard line. The Rebels in the red zone again here tonight. Tight ends.
Yep.
Moves
Gilmore and now.
Yeah, they're all confused. West Lincoln will burn a timeout here. Rebels
Lawrence to their practice. Fall and winter are just around the corner. Make sure your car is ready for what the winter
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulty. Let's see. I got a text message. It's never a good thing. Let's see. We got you. Okay, that is a good thing. So, Robbie, that was an unusual situation.
Yes,
there.
it
We're
was.
back, and Stuart Kramer driving past too high from Rackmore, and that's incomplete. As the Stuart Kramer Storm have a good-looking drive going here, Robbie.
Yeah, doing a good job of another nice drive down the field, and Rockmore doing what he's done all year.
So they've got it 2nd down and 10. I missed a play, so sorry about that. But on that play, they got a CSI Mechanical first down, and they've had, I believe, 3 on this drive. It's Rackmore's in the shotgun. Rockmore, it's Rockmore, correct?
Yes.
Rockmore. Okay, I got to saying Rackmore there for a second. Rockmore out in the flat, and then tackled in the open field after a gain of about 4 or 5. I think that's Chris Beeson that got him down, Robbie.
I think it was, like on the reception was number 10, Isaiah Johnson.
So
one of the favorite targets of Rockmore tonight.
Yeah, we've called his name out a number of times. So Rockmore comes back in. He's a pretty stocky-looking kid, Robbie.
Absolutely.
You know, also the leading rusher on the team. So 3rd down and 5. As in the shotgun as Rockmore tries to get him to jump offside. Now he's looking over to the sideline. I tell you what, that Stuart Kramer staff is animated over there,
Yes,
Robbie.
they are.
They are jumping up and down, getting the play in. 1 second on the play clock. They just get it off, and Rockmore keeps it and slams into a wall of green on 3rd and 4. I don't think he got there, Robbie.
I believe they're in 4-down territory, though, Tom.
You know, they're kind of in no man's land here. They're just inside the 25. You know, in a pro or college game, you're going to kick a field goal,
Right.
but in a high school game, can be a little tricky. This would be about a 40-yard field goal, which you don't see much outside of 30 yards in high school. So they're going to go for it. 4th down and 1. As Rockmore claps the hands, tries the inside, and I believe he falls forward and got about 3 or 4 first down. So Rockmore with a good carry. CSI Mechanical first down. He just looked for the little crease and pushed the pile. I told you, he's a stocky-looking kid and just lowered the shoulder and was able to get the first down.
It's a good opening drive here for Kramer to start this second half.
8:53 and counting on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard, 14-7. We do apologize about our technical difficulties. Inside handoff, gain for about 5 yards there, down to the 15-yard line, 4 or 5. Good gain on first down, Robbie.
Yeah, anytime you get in those kind of plays, first down, you stay ahead of the chains and makes it easier to maneuver through the rest of those downs.
A good one between Maiden and West Lincoln, all tied up at 14 in the 3rd quarter. That Maiden team's really good, but I'll tell you, that West Lincoln program's come on, Robbie. They've been having a lot of success lately. 4 wide receivers for Rockmore, claps the hands, and he's going to keep it in trouble, but gets out of it, falls forward, maybe got 3 or 4. Let's see where they mark it, though. No, maybe not that much. Let's see where they mark it. And they're going to right there at the 15. And so it's going to remain 3rd and 6. I was looking at the down marker. Right. He'd already had 4. So I apologize. It's 3rd down and 6. Good job by the interior of the Crest defense on Rockmore that time. And 4 wide receivers. Claps the hands, has it, rolls right, and floats it out there. Caught right at the sticks. It's a good open field tackle there by Carter Green, but let's see where they mark it. I'll tell you what, that's a good throw there by Rockmore, Robbie.
Yeah, and again, they've liked that pass all night.
I'll tell you what, give a little credit to Carter Green for getting him on the ground quickly. I think they're going to be a measurement here, as it was right there at the sticks.
Are they not going to measure, Tom?
I think they are. They're going to come and bring it.
Here they come.
Here they come. Surely they're going to measure that.
No, they're not.
Really? Okay. Interesting. Rockmore's going to try to push the pile. I don't know, Robbie Roop.
That's going to be close, Tom.
It's going to be close as the green wave just came in and just knocked them back. And let's see. I tell you what, I think Christmas came early for Rockmore right there, Robbie, if they gave them that first down.
So
now they're going to measure it. Why didn't they measure it before?
Yeah, why did they not measure the previous down?
I'm not too sure about this one. put the stick down, and Crest has held. So turnover on downs, as that was a great defensive stand by the Chargers. And again, what sets that up? The great open field tackle by Carter Green on third down.
Yeah, to stop him short. Good job by Carter.
So that's why you play. You play every inch, a game of inches. And here comes the Charger offense as Kramer held it for over 5 minutes.
They sure did. A great drive to come up empty.
But they do have favorable field position if they can force the Chargers to punt.
And after that first half, Maury Adams had feed the beast, Tom, feed the beast.
I'm telling you, that's what I would do, and I think he's got it. He does. He runs right into a Stuart Kramer defender, and after a wrestling match ensues, no gain, and actually maybe lost a half of yard, as I'm sure that the defensive coaching staff of Stuart Kramer said, we are going to stop two in this half.
And we're going to make sure two doesn't beat us in the second half.
I think that sets up, though, for a good opportunity for a play-action pass, Robbie, or a Husky keeper. You know, if he'll pull that ball, he could probably find big yardage. 4 wide receivers. As he claps the hands, he's going to roll to his right. Rolls, he likes to do that. Dangerous pass, but it's caught. Holy cow, he threaded that through 2 defenders, Robbie. I'll tell you what, I know Coach Edens swallows, felt his heart in his stomach there for a second. Wow. A 6-yard gain, going to be 3rd and 2. But he likes to do that. He likes to roll to his right and throw on the run. And as a Browns fan, the Browns do that a lot, But they like to roll him out. And 3rd down and short, Wildcat, I believe. That is Adams, tries the left side, trying to get the edge. There he goes. He's got it. Flag comes in. And I think they're going to call holding against the Chargers.
Backside.
Away from the play, too. Yeah, you're right, Robbie, as he had first down, and the natives are a little restless in the press box. They didn't like that call. And it probably wouldn't have affected the play. So Adams already had the corner by the time the ball's coming, the flag's coming out. So they're going to back it up inside the 10. 3rd down and 12. Man.
I'll never forget doing a Charlotte Country Day Crest game, and there was actually holding. I saw the hold happen, but it happened on the other side of the field from the play. The official didn't throw his flag. He just told the player, had that play come this side, I would have threw the flag.
Well, I'm not sure that's sacked, and I think it's going to be a safety. And it is a safety as Huskies knocked down inside the end zone. And that's going to make it 14-9 on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. I'll tell you what, wasn't sure who got Husky to the ground, but he came out of nowhere on the blind side and put him down.
Yeah, his Husky was just not aware of where he was coming from and held onto that ball too long, and big safety there for Stuart Kramer.
I'll tell you what, a safe bet in that situation is to just give the ball to Adams one more time and punt. Ariola's been doing a good job. But, you got to be aggressive too, so I understand the play call, trying to get that first down and keep it out of Stuart Kramer. I mean, Crest only had the ball for a minute and a half. The quarter's been dominated time of possession by the Storm. So, Ariola, I think in high school you have the choice of to punt it or to tee it up. And I'm sure Ariola's going to tee this ball up. In the pros, they punt it. But he's going to tee the ball up at the 20. I don't know if you have that option in pros, Robbie. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
But Ariola is going to kick it off. And I tell you what, you got to kick it off from your own 20. That's the kick. Usually you're at the 40, but now it's back here to the 20.
So Stuart Kramer will have great field position to start this drive, too.
So the rare safety makes it 14-9 Chargers. Stuart Kramer is going to get the ball back in good field position. Ariola boots it. Pretty good kick. Spins to the 36, to the 45, return man to the 50, lowers the head, runs over a tackler, and all the way down to the 47-yard line. Stuart Kramer has it in plus territory, Robbie. That's really a killer. You get the 2 points, and you're going to get good field position. So here comes the Stuart Kramer offense back out on the field. So once again, Chargers leaning on that defense, Robbie.
Yeah, Chris needs to stop here, Tom.
So if you're just joining us, 5-12 on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. 14-9. Only score this half is a safety. And Rockmore's got it, and he's dancing around. He's pressured, and he's going to be ridden out of bounds. It was number 14 that forced him out, Robbie.
That was M.J. Ross.
Now, let me tell you how smart Ross was on that play. He came over, he started to wrap him up. Rockmore went out of bounds, and he immediately let up.
Let him go, absolutely.
So, I mean, that's a smart play, and it's no gain. So Ross does the smart thing and doesn't draw the penalty, and it's 2nd down and 10. So Rockmore in the shotgun, and he's going to keep it himself and lower the head. Only got about 2. Good job. 14, guess who? Ross again. Calling his name a lot tonight.
Absolutely.
So 3rd down and 8, and we've seen that on the sudden change. The Charger defense, as Watkins is hustling over there to get off the field, he does, trying to change the personnel, and there's going to be a timeout. So, Robbie, we're going to take this timeout with him for 30 seconds. 14-9 on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. You're listening to the WHS Game of the Week, brought to you by West End Sales.
Today and feel better tomorrow. Control and waterproofing. 520 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online.
One after temp coming up.
Number 22, Nunez, is kicking extra point. Here's snap. Snap is down. Kick is up, and kick is good, Danny.
Up through the uprights.
All righty, folks. We'll be back right here on WCSL on 1590 and 92.3. You're listening to the West End Sales High School Football Game of the Week.
When I say I'm going on a run in the morning, I mean a McDonald's run. Like to get the crispy chicken biscuit. It's made with a crispy, juicy, and tender chicken fillet.
Yeah, the return man that time was that dangerous Kamari House. He's been in the end zone on some punts and kick returns earlier this season for the Golden Lions. But that time he got a little help with some push in the back and some other things that I think drew those flags.
Yeah, nonetheless, that was a great punt return, man. That guy is really, really fast. He got some excellent speed, man. When he gets to going, he's got good acceleration and not only long distance speed, but, man, he's got good quickness as well.
They're going to end up calling a holding penalty.
Takes the lead, Robbie.
I think we may have some laundry on the field, Tom.
Let's see. Illegal man downfield against the Stuart Kramer Storm. I tell you what, that's a killer penalty, Robbie.
Absolutely.
How did he get down there that fast? It was boom, quick play action, and jump ball. I don't know how he got downfield that fast. Usually when you see that, that's when the quarterback scrambles.
They scrambled around, absolutely.
Right. Scrambles around and then throws, and then you've got an illegal man downfield. Because when the linemen think that quarterback's going to run, they get downfield. Now, that's what might have happened is one of the linemen got confused on what the play was and got upfield. I didn't see it because I was too busy looking across the field, but take the touchdown off the board and make it 1st down and 15 for the Storm, who have controlled this third quarter. Rockmore pass, and that one not his best pass, incomplete. Looked like 26 out there on the coverage for the Chargers.
Yeah, it didn't help. A big number 8 was in Rockmore's face on that one, too. So
Eli Hall getting the pressure. 2nd down and 15. I'll tell you what, you go from a touchdown to 1st and 15, man. That's a punch in the gut. And now Stuart Kramer trying to get lined up. And I'll tell you what, this Crest defense has played the entire third quarter.
They have.
And 4 down linemen for Crest. Rockmore out in the flat. Again, not his best passes. He has been low and high on his last 2 throws out there in the flat, Robbie.
Eli Hall wanting that sack right there. He was so close to getting him. Very disappointed. You can tell by his body language after the pass was made.
Well, I tell you what, he gets after it on every single play.
$7.99.
So well for Kramer tonight.
3 wide receivers, 1 back. Rockmore's got it in the shotgun. He's got it. He's got time. He's going to let it go. Similar play to the touchdown. Man's out there, overshot him. It was a very similar play to the touchdown. Looked like Green out there in coverage. 4th down and 15 after 3 straight incomplete passes. So you have a touchdown, Robbie, get a call back. 3 plays, all incomplete passes, and now it looks like the Storm will have to punt, or they're keeping the offense off the field.
They're going to leave the offense out there.
They're at the 36-yard line. So if you don't get it, it's not horrible. Maybe they're going to try to draw them off, make it a little bit more manageable, but they are going to go for it on 4th down and 15. So Rockmore in the shotgun. Yep, they're going to snap it. They're going to go. He's got time. Hall after him. Now he gets away from 1 man, gets away from 2, fires. Intercepted. Intercepted by the Chargers. Here he goes. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Still on his feet. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. That's a numbers bookkeeping touchdown. I believe that's Green. Is there a flag on the field? Is there? Hold on a second. I think. Is it coming back? And the natives are not happy. They're going to call a hold on the return. So I tell you what, I believe that was Javarius Green, number 6 on the return, and that was just an absolutely fabulous return for a touchdown. So we have had 2 plays called back, 2 touchdowns called back by penalties, Robbie.
Tell you, Tom, right now I feel like I'm in trouble in high school, and Dr. George Litton's called me into his office.
I tell you, Dr. George is not happy with the officiating. I've known him for a long, long time. Charger man and longtime Riverbend resident, where my parents still live.
Sid Bryson Stadium, Dr. George Litton Field right here at Crest High School.
He was not happy with that call. And I didn't see it. I was so focused on the return. I didn't see, but I mean, doesn't really matter. They're actually in worse field position because they were going to get it at the 36. It was incomplete. They have it at the 26. So great interception. And Adams tries the right side, bouncing it outside, and he makes a man miss, makes another man miss, and wrestled down, but not before he's got close to 1st down yardage, Robbie.
Tell you what, again, we see Maury Adams just do what he's done all night there.
Time out of this second half here. 11:53 left to play in the ball game. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Shotgun, 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Claps the hands, claps him again. He's got, bobbled the snap a little bit now. He's got it. Husky rolling right. Points for a block. Got about 2 yards, and that's probably enough for a CSI Mechanical 1st down.
Yeah, should have been enough there for the first.
Moves the sticks. Ball will be spotted at the 39-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Chargers. If you're just joining us, you missed some excitement. A Stuart Kramer long touchdown pass called back for an illegal man downfield. A Charger interception return for a touchdown, called back for a hold. So the net result is no points, and the Chargers have the football. 39-yard line. And it's going to be Adams, left side, trying to get the edge, follows his blockers, cuts it back inside, makes a man miss, still on his feet. There he goes. 45-50, 45, and tripped up by his shoelaces at the 42-yard line. What a run by Maury Adams. I'll tell you what, he looked like he was going to try to get the edge, cut it back inside. Great vision. Just as he's breaking away, he was tripped up by his shoelaces, but he's still got enough for a CSI Mechanical 1st down.
Seeing the vision there he has as the point guard for that Crest basketball team, Tom.
Oh, I tell you. He knew he couldn't get the edge and just cut it back to the right and just did a wonderful job. 2:33, and that's what you want to do if you're the Chargers with the lead. You want to run the ball behind that big offensive line. And Husky's got it, pump fakes. Now he's running for his life, makes a man miss, makes another man miss, and still on his feet, rumbles to the 38-yard line. Ball is out. I think he was down.
Yeah,
they're going to call him down.
Called him down.
That's a great 5-yard run by Husky. You know, he bobbled the snap, and that took the timing off the routes, I think. You know, by the time he looked, it was too late. That ball, I think, was designed to get out of there quickly. And there's your man, 54 in there on offense.
Yeah, checking in on the offensive line.
Yeah, Watkins, right?
Yes.
Doing a good job on both sides of the ball as Adams keeps it, cuts it inside, still on his feet, falls forward. Give him about 5, third down, and a very important 3rd down and 2, Robbie. Yep, that's where they're going to mark it 3rd and 2 in this ground game for the Chargers. Keep the defense off the field.
Yeah, let them have a break. They've been out there the whole 3rd quarter.
I tell you what, this Adams kid is fun to watch. It's 14-9 on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. 1 minute, 15 seconds left to go. Adams in the gun. Claps the hands. Has it. Rolls right like he loves to do. Lets it go. Nobody's there. Overthrown. Thank goodness he threw it too far, Robbie, for anybody to catch.
They either threw the wrong route or somebody ran the wrong route on that one.
Yeah, so a miscommunication. 4th down and 2. From the Stuart Kramer, let's call it the 34-yard line. You got to say you're going for it here, Rob.
I think so.
And offense staying on the field, but they want to talk about it. Timeout, so we'll take it with them. 14-9 on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. We'll be back. You're listening to the WHS Game of the Week, brought to you by West End Sales.
Miles Other Specialty at Family Dentistry in Shelby. Doctors
that carry, so 2nd and goal inside the 5.
I think at the 4. I think about 4 or 3-yard line,
it's
somewhere
inside
right
the
around
4.
there. Yeah.
So
about
2nd and goal for the Rebels.
Watch out for handoff to Avery here up the middle.
Yeah,
and they're just going to give Gilmore again.
He's
trying to push forward. He's
there.
not going to get it.
Stopped short. We'll see where they spot it this time.
Didn't look like he got too much there. Maybe about a yard at the most.
I'd say Avery's got to touch it at least one of these plays.
Yeah. Who knows? He might get it right here. They might, like I say, and they could call the same thing they called earlier. Maiden, without a doubt, prepared for the run.
Looks like they've got it spotted on the 2, so a couple yards there for Gilmore. So 3rd and goal now for the Rebels.
I tell you, if I'm West Lincoln, I'm just handing this off to my guy. I'm letting him pound the rock up the middle. They're going to have to call a timeout here because this play clock is winding down. They're either going to have to really hurry or
call the timeout.
They're going to have to call it. Yeah. Timeout. West Lincoln just ran out of time there on the play clock.
Yep, that's the 2nd timeout called by the Rebels here in this 2nd half. So under 10 minutes to play in this ball game. We got a timeout. 3rd and goal coming up. We'll be right back.
Downtime is not an option. That's why now is the time for a service. All
right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we've got some score updates. I'll go ahead and announce them. I know some of you folks can see them there online. We just had a final come across the board. That is Fred T. Ford losing at home against West Iredale. Other final tonight, Chase 47-14 over McDowell.
Lincoln timeout. We've got 3rd and goal for the Rebels at the 2-yard line. This ball game all tied up 14-14. 9:54 left on the clock here in the 4th quarter. The Rebels had it 1st and goal at the 6. We've seen them give it to Trace Gilmore a couple times. He got 2 and then got 2 more down to the 2-yard line.
Guy who hasn't touched it yet, the workhorse himself, Avery. So I'd say definitely watch for him to get it here.
Yep, he's lined up at his
if I'm the Rebels,
position.
I am giving this right to Avery and just letting him plow forward here. And that's what they're going to do.
To him up the middle. He's pushing the pile.
Oh, my goodness. If he's not in, he's so close. And they say he's short, so it's going to be 4th and inches.
They stop him right at the goal line. So
I'm doing it again. Hey, if I'm West Lincoln, I'm doing it again. I'm right back up the middle.
I'm with you. It's 4th and goal right on the goal line here for the Rebels.
Yeah, we were talking about it in the break. Worst that happens here is
Maiden
gets the ball. Well, not even the one that this
inside
is like
the one.
Half yard line.
So they got Goins bringing in the play from the sideline.
Huge
They're going to go
here.
for it. 4th and goal on the goal line for the Rebels. Truesdale under
be
center.
Any surprise who gets the ball here.
They give it to Avery up the middle. He's stuffed.
Oh, my goodness. They don't get it.
Maiden.
Would you believe it?
All over.
Wow.
Stops them on the goal line. And we remain tied up 14-14 as Maiden takes over.
If Maiden ends up winning this ball game, that right there has to be the play of the game.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, that was an incredible going up against who you're going against, Mason Avery and that West Lincoln offensive line. That stop, I mean, that is amazing.
Big time stand there for the Blue Devils defense. Gives the Maiden offense the ball back at their own 1-yard line. Backed up. We'll see.
Now you got to be careful if you're Maiden. You can't. I mean, obviously you got to stop. You're happy, but now you got to be careful because West Lincoln
is back for Maiden. He's lined up.
And now, Rhodes going to keep. Oh, it's ball out.
Oh, it's on the ground.
Oh,
is
my
that
goodness.
A safety?
Is there?
No, they're going to
say he just got out.
Wow.
They tried to sneak. It looked like they tried to give it just let Rhodes keep it, and he didn't get anywhere.
So it'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah. It's so hard to tell from right here.
We can't see much down in this end zone.
We
by
see
the
people
field
moving, but we can't really see where they're at. I mean, too great.
Or who's got the ball.
Yeah, I think that was Rhodes. Looked like he kept it.
Yeah, I think
there.
Rhodes kept that one. Just a little sneak trying to get off the goal line.
He's
Here
he's going to do it again.
Yep. West Lincoln ready for it again. He's going nowhere.
Stuffed. Well, he's still fighting.
Pushing the pile.
He got a little bit.
Yeah, he gets a few yards out of it, actually.
About to the 5 there, actually. So give him a little bit of breathing room for 3rd down.
Adams, as he left everybody in the dust, Robbie.
I tell you what, Tom, I wish I had a second gear that could jump out like that one just did. My goodness.
I would say, to be young and athletic again, but I was never athletic like that kid.
Never able to do that.
No. And that stretches the Charger lead to 20-9 on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard as Adams shows his speed. Great play call by the Chargers. So Areola in to kick the extra point. So 20-9 as snap back, good snap, good hold, good kick, 21. And that extra point brought to you by Settle Heating and Air. So just underway, 4th quarter. Chargers extend the lead 21-9. We'll be back with the Jam & J's Pizza Factory kick.
41 yards.
1st and 10 Maiden. After that, Turner has their insurance 1st down. Ball on the Maiden 45 now. I thought they were going to go down the sideline to Culliver. Instead, he hit Sigmund up the seam. And now here's a little screen pass.
Ball's on the ground. That's West Lincoln. I think West Lincoln got it.
Wow.
If they do, we'll see who
what
comes
the refs
up with it.
call it.
And it is West
Lincoln football. Wow. Maiden just threw a little bubble screen. He caught it and then dropped it.
Yeah.
And he had possession long enough. That's a fumble, and the Rebels jump on top of it.
Wow.
So West Lincoln takes over at the Maiden 45. 7:26 left on the clock here in this 4th quarter. And the Rebels have another chance here to go back on top.
Only had one score in this half, but this is crazy. Half of football here.
I don't even know who the receiver was that dropped that
number
out there.
3?
It might have been.
Number 3 or something like that. Either way.
Yeah, 1st and 10 Rebels at the Maiden 45.
Yep. Puts Gilmore in motion. They're going to toss it to him outside. He's trying to wait for some blocking. A little bit of it comes. He's got some. He's down to about the 35, 36-yard line. So
yeah, he's about a yard short of the 1st down. Picks up 9 on the toss play. So West Lincoln, we saw him last time, took it all the way down to the 1-yard line. Stuffed on 4th and goal. They'll try to finish it off this time. Gilmore now closing in on 100 yards himself. 2nd and 1, West Lincoln at the Maiden 36.
Yep. Time definitely starting to become a factor. Just under 7 minutes here. Tie ball game 14-14. Handoff here to Avery. He's going to get the first down and a little bit more. Flag comes in. Not sure what that's going to be, but the run itself got the first.
Yeah, flag is about 6 yards past the line of scrimmage, so we'll see what that flag is. We've already seen a couple face masks on Maiden.
This would be huge if it's another one here. It came in the process of the tackle. Sometimes you look for a block in the back, but there was nobody. It's going to be holding on
the Rebels.
Yep.
Again, the hold occurred down the field, so it shouldn't back them up too far. Looks like we're going to get.
Yeah, it's at the 43-yard line, it looks like. So
yeah, 1st and 8.
Yep.
Or 2nd and 8.
Second and 8, yeah.
At the 43 for the Rebels.
Only Avery in the backfield this time. They're putting Winnick in motion. They hand it off to Avery.
Up the middle. He's got the first.
He's got the first and a good bit more.
Out across the 35. He picks up about 10 on that carry to the 32 of Maiden. That was the 30th carry of the ball game for Avery.
Where's he at yards-wise? You got
123 is what I've got him at. Gilmore 16 for 94. Rebels first down at the Maiden 32. Truesdale looks over to the sideline.
Saw the blitz. I mean, Maiden's doing it nearly every time, but saw it there. Audibles, hands off to Avery, and he's just going to plow forward, get what he can here, maybe about 2 or 3.
Yeah, it looks like he's down at about the 30 after a gain 2. So 2nd and 8 coming up for the Rebels.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Yep, so
now halfway through this fourth quarter, under 6 minutes to play here between the Rebels and the Maiden Blue Devils. 2nd and 8 coming up for West Lincoln. Truesdale under center, just the one receiver.
And Truesdale keeps it himself, tosses out. Oh, ball's on the ground. That's going to be Maiden's football. Oh, my goodness.
The Blue Devils do
just
fall
like
on it.
That. Maiden's got the ball back, so.
West Lincoln tried the option, and the pitch from Truesdale to Winnick gets away. Maiden recovers it.
Yeah.
And they're right back on it at their own 41, about where they gave it away a minute ago.
That was an option play that just didn't come together. I mean, even if Winnick had caught that, he was still probably going to be tackled for at least a loss of 2 or 3 because he was way in the backfield. But toss off the mark. Winnick's unable to come down with it. Ball goes on the ground, and just like that.
Back to Maiden.
Scratch that fumble from Maiden.
So who wants to win this one? We've seen both teams fumble it away.
Hand off here to Gibbs.
He gets a
gets
couple.
This down to about the 43. Flag comes in late.
Late flag.
Who's that going to?
I don't know.
Numbers, bookkeeping, touchdown as Green got behind the defensive back on single coverage, Robbie.
Nice reception there by Green.
I guess they were just daring him to throw that with single coverage down there, and Green just slipped behind the defensive back, and that makes it 27-9.
I think the whole thought process was we got to stop this ground game, and Husky lays it out there for Green. He gets behind the defense.
And Areola in. Let's see if you jinxed him, Robbie.
Yeah, I mentioned it now. Let's see if they can keep it up.
27-9. So as Stuart Kramer had all that momentum after the safety in the short field, the Chargers have put up a couple of scores. And the snap
it has nothing to do with the kicker there, Tom. So we're not going to – if anything happens now, it doesn't count.
Yeah, it's a penalty, so Areola's going to have to back up 5 yards and do it.
So we're going to blame this one on the penalty, not on me.
So if this is no good, it is not the fault of one Robbie Roop.
That's exactly right.
But he does work for Cleveland County Schools, so you can look him up and tell him how you think. So Areola in for the elongated extra point. And the snap is down. Good. Areola, foot into the ball. He's perfect.
How about it?
How about that? 28-9. Chargers looking like they're pulling away. Fourth quarter, 9:56 left to go on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. You're listening to the WHS Game of the Week, brought to you by West End Sales.
Seemed to, be kind of limping around there. He's moving. I'd look for a shot here.
Yeah, he's the lone receiver down here at the bottom of the field. Three receivers up top.
That's where a lot of the coverage is. Timeout called here.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a maiden timeout.
Blue
That'll
Devils.
be their second of this second half. So 4:16 left to play. We're all tied up at 14. 3rd and 12 coming up for Maiden when we come back.
MLS Boutique and Tan.
All right, folks, thanks for tuning in to the Red Zone channel. Reminder, we'll be going off about 9:45-ish, between 9:45 and 10 till 9:45, 9:50. I'm going to pull up some highlights to roll through while you guys listen to some of the end of this Maiden West Lincoln game. You can listen to all the games, KTCBroadcasting.com. Maiden West Lincoln 14-14 right now, 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Do have some finals and do have some big scores, probably can go over some of those. Crest up big, 27-9 over Kramer in the fourth. Shelby up big over Jefferson, 48-7. East Gaston right now, 42-14 over Cherryville.
Blue Devils, ball at their own 39-yard line. 4:16 left on the clock here. We'll see what Maiden dials up coming out of the timeout. They're going to spread the field 5 wide.
It's definitely going in the air. There's no doubt about that.
5 receivers, Rhodes
West
all
Lincoln
alone
showing
in the
blitz.
backfield. They don't blitz.
Bring a 4-man rush. Here
they
it
got
is to
Culliver.
He's making guys miss.
It's
He's
close.
out past He's out
right
oh my
around
goodness,
midfield.
He's close to the first down. They're going to mark him about a yard short.
Yeah, he needed to get to the West Lincoln 49.
He got to the
They're going to spot it at midfield, so 4th and 1, gain of 11 on the completion from Rhodes to Culliver.
They're going for it here.
Can West Lincoln get off the field here?
Oh, man, this would be a huge stop if they're able to.
See what Maiden goes to on 4th and short
Maiden
here.
Packing guys, moving them from, they were originally out wide. Now they're moving them a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage. A little bit of few extra bodies here.
Rhodes still lines up in the shotgun. We're going to call one more timeout. That's the last timeout for Maiden here. 4:06 left on the clock. 4th and 1 coming up. We'll be right back.
For advice you can trust, see Kiever Pharmacy in Lincoln, where they are a partner in your health and they feature personalized care just for you. From medication management to immunizations to diabetes care, you get it all at Kiever Pharmacy. They are your local pharmacy that you can trust with the best in personalized care, advice, and services. At Kiever Pharmacy, 1814 East Main Street in Lincoln. Online at KieverPharmacy.com. Like them on Facebook, too.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Maiden burns its 3rd and final timeout before this 4th and 1 play. The Blue Devils have it 4th and 1 at midfield. We'll see what they go with here.
Just got to get a yard if you're the Blue Devils.
They were lined up in the shotgun before that timeout. A heavier shotgun package, but still.
Looks like they had used the move, the chasing Bass before out there, and he's in the same spot, so he's going to kind of be a little extra lineman here.
4th and 1, Blue Devils. Rhodes in the shotgun. Now up under center. He pitches it on him.
Plenty of room.
First down, and then
he's still going down to about the 36.
That's brilliant play.
Yes, it is.
They got everybody to quarterback sneak and tossed it to the outside.
And it's not just, just simply they had the Rebels in where it be or what, that they were in the middle. So you can see right there.
Addison, I think, maybe got in.
Addison alertly gets on that ball. And I tell you what, that could have been a big play for the Storm, but Crest maintains possession. And with 8:27 left to go, they're going to take it on their own 35-yard line. So if I can steal that for a second, Robbie.
Absolutely.
Okay, it's so dark in here. Let's see, for the post-game show, it's the Stamey Funeral Home in Falston bringing you the post-game show. Recap of the game will be Okies Tire and recapping of Shelby. Offensive player of the game brought to you by Hojo Power Sports. Defensive player of the game, Falston Pharmacy. And the overall player of the game, SNR Auto Sales. So Husky's going to keep it, try the right side, dancing, still on his feet, and gets about 4 yards and does the smart thing, Robbie, stays in bounds.
Yes, sir.
Out to just past the 30, so
that'll bring up third and about 4 here. Third and 3 at the 29 here. If Wesley can get a stop, that would force Maiden into a tough decision.
Their kicker's got a leg, but I don't know if he, that's a really long kick.
Yeah, it'd be about 47 yards from here. So third and 3 at the 29. Rhodes drops the snap.
He gets
he flies for the first down.
Wow, Rhodes, that right there is what you call picking the best out of a bad situation.
Yeah, broke his leg.
He picks it up. Snap. Picked it up, got it himself. First down, Maiden.
That'll keep the clock ticking now down to about 2 minutes left to play. Maiden at the West Lincoln 25.
Yep.
So gave Rhodes about 4 yards. Turns nothing into a first down. So Maiden, clock now inside of 2 minutes. Ball on the West Lincoln 25. Rhodes in the shotgun here.
West Lincoln blitzing everybody.
Gibbs
is going to get past that rush. He's got some room. He's still going. He's down to about the 18 before he's tackled.
Yeah, picks up about 7 on that carry there.
I tell you, West Lincoln is blitzing all of their linebackers. They are coming in screaming, but Gibbs is getting past them. If they can, he is. They're coming in really quick, but they don't have much leverage. Gibbs being able to shoot right past them.
So Maiden into the red zone. 1:15 left on the clock. Second and 3.
Going to be Gibbs' ball again. He's going to get the first down.
Down to the 14. Picks up about 4 on the carry.
So now if you're West Lincoln, they have 2. I don't know how many timeouts West Lincoln
They got 1 or 2. I don't know. I know they called at least 1 so far in this half. Maybe 1 o'clock. So we'll tick down under a minute now. First and 10, Maiden at the West Lincoln 14.
I tell you, I know Maiden is trying to get this exactly right as far as getting a walk-off touchdown here, but that 50 seconds is going to go by quick, especially after that.
Yeah, Gibbs loses 2 yards on that carry.
Yeah, that clock continues to wind.
Maiden is out of timeouts. We're inside 40 seconds now.
They're going to have to. They're going
to
have to either really,
field goal here.
Yeah, they're going to have to make a shot here, or they're going to have to, just like you said, play for the field goal.
I can't believe they don't start with color.
Yeah.
Second and 12 at the 16. West Lincoln bringing
he
pressure.
Is. No, he's open.
Tight end over the middle.
They're going to have to
go
down,
2.
spike this ball. They're going to have to spike this ball. Maiden is.
If Sigmund catches it,
clock's going to stop for a moment before by the time they place it, and it's going to start again. Here we go.
Plenty of time to get this thing snapped.
Actually, the clock.
They might run a play.
Yeah, I think they will. There's no reason to spike it here. The clock just now starts to wind.
They are going to spike it.
Yeah.
No, he's trying to
run
sneak
himself.
it.
He's in.
Touchdown,
Wow.
Ethan Rhodes, quarterback sneak as Maiden pulls ahead with 8 seconds left to play. That's a risky call.
Yeah, it
if
is.
he's tackled short, they might not have time to get up and spike it. But nonetheless, Rhodes pushes in on the quarterback sneak, the People's Bank touchdown.
Well, with the rules of high school football, they stop the clock until the ball can be placed. So Maiden, they just got basically set. They got the set they needed to get, and by the time the ball was there and clock started winding, they had plenty of time to run a play. So
yeah,
8 seconds left on the clock.
They botched the extra point.
Yeah. And it's going to stay a 20-14 ball game. So
Maiden leads 20-14 on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard. 8 seconds left. Can the Rebels perform a miracle on this kick return? We'll see. We'll be back in just a second.
At Key Builders in Lincoln, they want to help you make your dream home a reality. And now's the best time ever. Interest rates are still very, very low. Key Builders can build on your land, plus they have land available. Drop by their newly remodeled sales center. See their built-in design center so you can see how your new home will look inside and out. Take a look at some of their homes on their Facebook page at Key Builders INC.
All right, folks, wrapping it up here. We're going to wait and see what happens if West Lincoln can pull this game out, and then we're going to end the Red Zone channel. Stay tuned on this same station, same channel. We'll be right back at about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, right about 10:05 for the post-game show. We're going to send it right back out to West Lincoln for the end of that game, where Maiden just went up with 8 seconds left to go in the game, 20-14.
Seconds left on the clock here.
Yeah, probably expect just kind of a little squibby here.
Yeah.
We've
seen Winnick. He's had a couple of decent returns.
Quick, yeah.
We'll see if they give him a chance. He's back there. I think might be Gilmore back there with him.
Yep, I think it is. Gilmore and Winnick's back there set
up at the 15. We'll see if they last kickoff was a touchback through the end zone.
And they do.
They'll get it back there.
And he'll field it at about the 21. Trying to make something happen. Trying to find some space, and he's going to be tackled by his jersey.
Had a little hole, and
that's it. He didn't go down in time for him to run an offensive play.
So Maiden wins it 20-14 here on the road at West Lincoln in the battle of unbeaten teams. We've got, and that is the ball game.
Got upended by Austin Price, a 135-pound junior, but not before he picks up positive yards. Let's give him 5.
Clock's running, under 4 minutes. So he's got Miller to quarterback. 3:45, 50-14, folks. Here comes the snap. There's a handoff to number 20.
And it sort of just threw everybody off. So Maiden knocks off West Lincoln 20-14. Good game there. That Maiden team is really good, so nothing to be ashamed of there. Extra point brought to you by Settle Heating and Air is good, so it is 28-16. Not over yet. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the WOHS Game of the Week, brought to you by West End Sales.
Up in the morning and out to school. Back to school brings many things. Things like increasing your knowledge, meeting new friends, and unfortunately some sniffles, allergies, and coughs. Be ready. Professional Pharmacy in Bowling Springs has your basic back-to-school healthcare products. Just talk with one of their friendly professionals. They'll be more than happy to answer any question you may have. Professional Pharmacy, 128 North Main Street in Bowling Springs. Call 704-434-9897 today, where you get the service you deserve from neighbors you can trust.
All right, we're back. Mr. Sparky scoreboard, 28-16 after that long touchdown pass on a juggling catch and then dash to the end zone for Stuart Kramer. Didn't catch the young man who caught it. Let's see if we can get that. Settle Heating and Air, extra point good. So Jam J's Pizza Factory kickoff, and it looks like Stuart Kramer is going to try the onside kick. And does Crest call a timeout?
I think they did.
Okay, so Crest calls a timeout to make sure they've got their hands team on the field. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Get the fire you desire at Future Energy Company in Shelby. Get ready for winter weather with your new Monessen or Lopi gas logs or inserts. And see them today at Future Energy Company. And there's plenty of tailgate or backyard cookouts to be done. See the Green Mountain Pellet Grills or the Big Green Eggs. and see the Badlands Series from Big Frig Coolers.
Kramer's coming out for the onside kick for this Jam & J's Pizza Factory kickoff. Only took him a minute to score there, Robbie. And they're back in it. They're still down 12, so it's a two-score game. But down but not out. Now if you're the Chargers, you know what you've told, guys, cover this ball up.
Yep.
We're going to give this ball to Adams, and we're going to stay in bounds and try to get some first downs and end this thing. But they got to cover this onside kickoff. Here it comes as the Storm ready to go, and onside is going to be a good one. Going to bounce up, and let's see who got it. It's going to be a rugby scrum for it, and the Storm have recovered the onside kick, Robbie. It was beautifully executed, probably the best onside kick I've seen at this level of football.
That was great.
As what you want to do, you want to hit the top of the ball, and you want it to bounce up about 7 or 8 yards. And Johnny on the spot, I believe it was number 4 for the Storm who got on it. So don't go anywhere. 28-16, and the Storm have the ball back after the successful onside kick.
Yeah, good job there by Nelson to recover.
Special teams, Robbie, cannot be emphasized enough. Special teams. You know, that's a big-time special teams play by the Storm. Rockmore's got it, fires in the flat, complete, not much, and kept in bounds, I believe. Only a 2-yard game. Guess who? I think it was 32 Beeson over there amongst some others. So it looked like Ross might have been over there as well, number 14. All the way on the other side of the field. But I want to give the Chargers some credit. Those big yellow numbers are easier to read
yes.
than a lot of teams. 2nd down, 8 for the Storm. Rockmore's got it. Now he's going to duck it. He's going to be sacked. And your man, Watkins, has got him on the ground.
Watkins.
That is a huge defensive play by Watkins. And puts him behind the sticks. He lost about 8 or 9 yards on that play. And that's going to set up 3rd down and long, and the clock is running, Robbie. So 3-man front again for the Chargers. Ball on the ground, and he has to fall on it. And that is just unfortunate if you're a Storm fan, as Rockmore, the snap was bad and couldn't corral it, and he had to fall on it. 4th down and very long with about 4 minutes left to go, Robbie.
So let's see what Stuart Kramer's going to do here. You've got to believe they're going to go for it. Your Crest, just keep the ball in front of you.
Well, I tell you what, after that, you know, it's such an emotional body blow to not get the onside kick. The Crest defense has really risen to the occasion, and Stuart Kramer makes that mistake. Eli hauls after him, can't get him, steps up, fires down the middle. Is it complete? If he caught it, it's a 1st down, and he did. Number 3, and they convert the 4th down and 19. We've seen it all in this game, Robbie.
Good catch there by Bentley on the ground making the reception.
What's the probability of recovering an onside kick and then converting a 4th and 19? Vegas odds makers would not take it. So 1st down as Rockmore steps through it, got a man incomplete. Missed him just a little bit to the right. But that does stop the clock with 3:34. As I tell you what, Robbie, I tell you, it's been a wild one. I tell you what, man, I was warming up the bus. I was getting ready for the Stamey Funeral Home post-game show. And I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer as this thing's not over yet. Rockmore in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers. He claps the hands. He has it. He throws in a flat way too high, incomplete, and now it's 3rd down and 10. Maybe that's what Rockmore likes. He likes the more difficult odds. Man. I tell you what, you know, if you don't watch high school football, you need to come to a game because you just never know what you're going to see.
That's exactly right.
About 3 years ago, I did a game with Jeff Jones, and it was 56-55. Came down to a missed extra point at the end of the game. You'll see it all in high school football. 3rd down and 10. Rockmore's back, steps through the pressure, still looking, fires, complete. 20, 15. Knocked down at the 15-yard line. The Storm refused to quit, Robbie.
Tell you what, give Rockmore credit. I don't know how he got the ball out of there.
I tell you what, now the clock stops on the CSI Mechanical first down. And the clock will restart. I'm not sure if Stuart Kramer has a timeout. And they're rolling, and that one's knocked away. Nice play there. I want to say by Green. No, by 4. I know you've called his name before.
As McCall.
McCall on the defensive play. So good play by McCall. And second down and 10. 3:09 left to go in the fourth quarter. 28-16, but the Storm threatening again. Rockmore's got it. Steps up, dancing, pointing, firing, over the middle. Touchdown! Flag comes in. Did he hold on, Robbie? They didn't signal touchdown.
Single touchdown.
But he didn't signal incomplete pass. What's the call? Okay, they're going to call the ball incomplete, but pass interference against Crest. I'm not really sure about that one, Robbie. It was a great pass by Rockmore right through. I mean, he really fired that one, and it looked like he caught the ball, but ground caused it to pop out. I never saw an official say incomplete pass.
I didn't either.
I never saw an official say incomplete. I never saw one say touchdown. 5 wide receivers, empty set. Rockmore in the gun. He's got it. He fires out in the flat. Chargers on it, but he slips a tackle, and he's thrown down at the 1-yard line. Looked like he was going to lose 5, and he gets about 2 or 3. Clock running, 2:55. Or somebody call a timeout? Okay, first down. So that's a CSI Mechanical first down. Clock stops momentarily. 2:55 left to go. First down and goal. And ball's on the ground, and Stuart Kramer has to fall on it. Second time we've seen that, Robbie.
Yeah, bad snap, and he just has to get down on the ball.
So 2:45, 2:44, clock running as Kramer has just willed themselves back into this game. So second down goal from the 2. 3, 4, 5 wide receivers. And it looks like movement before the snap, and that's going to be a penalty. So false start, back him up 5. And I tell you what, it's been a mistake-filled game,
Yes,
Robbie.
it has.
Bad snaps, penalties. We've seen a lot of that. But I tell you what, I'm not putting that onside kick on the Chargers. That was the best executed onside kick I've ever seen in a high school football game. Rockmore's back, fires, man open. That looked exactly like the touchdown play, but he can't convert it.
Yeah, a little too far
It's
out.
incomplete, and that's going to bring up third down and goal from the 6. I tell you what, though, there's a lot of fight in this Kramer team. I'm going to give him credit. And I tell you what, he's made some amazing throws, and then he's missed some throws like that he should have had. So let's see what he does here. Rockmore rolls right, fires, and incomplete. And McCall out there on the coverage again. Fourth down and 6, Robbie, as the Charger defense is now starting to step up. I mean, they've really benefited from that penalty, though, because that takes away that Stuart Kramer didn't want to run the football. So with 2:13 left to go, Kramer looking to get the play from the sideline. And now they've got it. So here comes Rockmore. And it is 4 wide receivers. Rockmore's in the gun. He's got it. He's looking. He rolls to his right. Fires back of the end zone through the hands and incomplete. Charger defense holds. That should do it, Robbie.
Yeah, good stand there by the Crest defense, Ben, but don't break situation.
They were really, but I'm telling you, they really helped out by that penalty.
Yeah.
Because if you don't get that penalty, it's on the 1-yard line. You're going to maybe run a little blast play and get into the end zone, but backed up outside the 5, they decided not to run the football. And the Chargers hold on 4 straight pass plays. So I tell you what, Crest is going to win tonight, but they're going to earn it. 28-16 on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. 2:07 left to go. And I don't even think they'll run the ball here. Well, they might have to run it. I don't know how many timeouts Stuart Kramer has. I'll find out. And just straight ahead, got a little crease to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 40, 35, 30, and that's going to be Carter Green in for a touchdown. He just ran a 94-yard touchdown. Holy cow. It's Carter Green
up in the Wildcat.
It's Carter Green out of the Well, I thought he was just going to run it up the middle. And Green just ran it 94 yards.
All right, folks, that touchdown, we're going to go off. We'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes. 10-10. Let's go 10-10 for the postgame show. We'll be back for 10-10 on the postgame show online. Tom Sinafani is going to take us away on the radio. Thank you for listening to the Red Zone channel tonight, folks. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. These are our scores that we have. The Blacks, of course, in final. And it's now 35-16, Crest. Well, I thought it was already 35. Let's make sure. Yep, 35-16. Shelby wins 55-7. East Gaston up 50-14 our last one. Bessemer City won 32-8 over Highland Tech. Chase 47-14 over McDowell. West Iredale 16-8 over Ford. Bunker Hill 40-0 over West Caldwell. Hickory 21-6 falls at North Lincoln. Statesville wins 23-6 over East Lincoln. North Iredale 15-6 over St. Stephen's. Legaton 21-7 over Newton Conover. Forest View 24-0 over Ashbrook. South Point 42-7 over Huss, and Tuscola 21-17. We'll see you guys in just a few minutes on the postgame show. Thanks for tuning in. Red Zone Radio, KTCBroadcasting.com.
Only do things incredible can, 'cause I am the seed of a chosen breed. You don't see